bum 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 whoop cha 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 cha.
When we last left our adventuring party, they had gone to the Carlo mine in search for Sistella's mother, Carrie. They found her. She was being dragged out of what appeared to be a makeshift cell, by one of the townsfolk who had been under the influence of whatever's influencing the town. After dispatching that fellow, they roused Carrie back to consciousness, talked a little bit about what happened, and they were proceeding to go into the cell to rescue Lynn, Carrie's daughter and Sistella's sister. It was then that Carrie, also apparently under the influence of what was influencing the town, jammed a dagger into Roto's back. After snapping Carrie out of it, the party jammed a healing potion down Roto's throat, healing at least partially his wound, which would have otherwise been fatal. It was around that time that the rest of the party, I believe it was Edmund, Bart, and Tetra, who were at the front of the cave, noticed that the mouth of the cave was surrounded from the outside by more of those things. Choosing flight instead of fight, the party found a hole at the top of the cave ceiling, and through a series of arduous checks, they managed to climb their way out, avoiding conflict altogether. From there, they very quickly ran or scaled down the clay mountainside, made their way back to town to the clay factory. After a bit of exploration, it was revealed that Sistella's husband had perished. Ishe found a ledger filled with all the deals conducted by this clay factory. Helena went off to the basement, where she found a giant bottle, and it was upon returning to where she came that she noticed a creature emerge from the well. It was a slick brownish gray, was thin and angular, had an almost featureless face, exaggerated arms, and upon seeing her, it locked eyes with Helena, her torchlight flickering in its eyes, and then it shrieked. That's where we're going to start up. Roll initiative.
Oh man, oh gee.
Is everyone rolling, or is it just Helena?
Everyone, you all
Well, I
heard
assume
the scream.
we're going to react to it, yeah.
Okay.
Just give me 1 second to actually open up the thing.
Man, we're gonna die.
We're not gonna die.
We're gonna die.
Goonies never say die.
Goonies sometimes do, and I forgot to select Edmund when I rolled.
Just roll again.
Okay.
I was
Also-
in there, but then you reset it.
I'm very sorry.
How dare I got a worser roll because of this. This is bullshit, DM. I
I'll take
demand
it.
a recount.
Oh, I got the same thing.
I also got the same thing.
I got 14 the
The
first
fuck?
time.
That's crazy.
But I'll take the 20 if you want to give it to me.
Sure.
Yes!
Because it was my fuck up with not having it open. What do you have, Edmund? First time?
It was just like one more.
Oh.
You got
It's
a
all
12.
good. Don't worry about it. Oh, it was 12? Alright, never mind. It was 2 more.
Worry about it.
Okay, I'll worry about it now. So that means the slowest person to react right now is the person who's in the room with them.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yep. Helena,
Excuse me.
just for reference, I have something for you.
Ooh.
Oh man, is it like super spooky art?
Oh,
I want to
man.
see!
I want to see it too. He drew it himself. with
MS
pencils.
Paint drawing.
MS Paint, just like with the spray paint tool, just...
It's just a
Perfect.
stick figure without a face.
I made this smiley face.
When do I get it?
Oh, that's the wrong person.
Oh, who the fuck
Oh,
got it?
cool, I like this.
Oh, you did.
What the fuck?
That's
Share it with us.
bullshit. Give it to
Give
us
us the
now.
meta.
I
I didn't get shit.
want it.
Wow, you deleted it.
What?
Sent the
Man.
message and immediately deleted it.
Mash,
I didn't
I'm
even get to
sorry.
read it.
You didn't even get to read it.
Well, good.
I'm really mad.
I'm really mad I didn't get to cheat.
It's not cheating.
Just
He
metagame.
sent it.
Well, I mean,
Very sorry.
metagaming is kind of like cheating, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's cheating in D&D.
Yeah, I mean that's like one of the worst things you could cheat at. That's like
That
cheating at
and,
Secret
like,
Hitler.
Yeah. Metagaming and fudging your rolls in D&D are like the two things you don't ever do.
I fudge the rolls all the time.
Oh my god.
Love fudge with
Imagine
nuts.
Russ in front of a computer just with the hacker symbols just
Yep.
going over the place.
Packed. Okay.
Alrighty, so you're up.
Oh, okay.
That was the response to the scream. Oh, all right.
Okay.
That's happening today.
Okay, so I'm sprinting. I can make it all the way down here because I walk fast.
Okay.
That's
now
my turn.
imagining her power walking.
What the hell? I think when I want to move.
Tetra, you're up.
I just look behind me, but like don't really do anything. I'm just gonna stay put for now. Cause all that happened was a scream, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
It was
they
a
ran for-
shriek. It wasn't human.
Shriek.
It was very much.
It
It's like-
wasn't human.
It's like the Grudge just went down.
Okay. Well then I'm gonna dash.
It's not
too.
the noise the grudge makes.
Really? Oh. To be honest, I've never actually seen The Grudge. I was
Either,
just
but I
trying to
know.
be relevant. Okay. Well, I'm dumb. Don't mind me.
To do this first move and like, yeah, there you go. And then measure the rest.
Really quick. These stairs lead to like right here, right? Those ones?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that your turn?
Yep.
In that case, Rufus, you're up.
I'm gonna go unique here, and I'm gonna use a dash action.
I'm sorry
Okay.
I did that.
Actually, I'm sorry. For rogues, like since my bonus action can be a dash, I'm confused. Can I
You
go
have that
further?
cunning thing, right?
Yeah.
Your bonus action can be a dash.
Yeah.
It's uncanny
she has cunning
something.
action.
Cunning action, that's it.
So I can go 120, right?
No, you can.
You wouldn't be able to dash and then dash again.
It's like you could attack
You
and
could
then take
attack
a
and then
bonus
dash.
dash.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's just the 60.
I like how we're not saying anything. We're just moving silently. It's like, oh,
Well, I like to think this is happening like immediately, so I would just immediately book it after hearing
Each
that.
round is 6 seconds, guys.
Yeah.
Not each turn, but each round.
Each round.
those are an awkward silent 6 seconds.
Big. Where does the where does the transition actually take place?
The bottom of the stairs. Actually, no. No, it would be
So,
the
like-
yeah, where like right before you, Ishay,
Okay.
at the top of those stairs.
So-
Got it. So
okay,
once I cross that threshold, I'm in the next room.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then all right, that's my turn.
Okay, I'm gonna do Sprintaroo. Wait, I have 35, so I can go 70 feet. I'll just be there.
This is a very exhilarating first round.
This is very intense.
Actually, because I forgot to do it.
Oh,
Oh, you didn't
the
roll
actual
for that?
monster?
Worked out anyway.
All right.
Bitch.
So this monster is really only attacking because the bottle was taken, right?
It
Yeah,
really
you get
loved
it.
that bottle.
Okay.
Wait, did Helena actually get a chance to take the bottle?
Yes, she did.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Oh yeah, that's my bottle.
That's in her backpack.
No, I'm still holding it.
Oh, really? Okay.
Or did I put it in my
I
backpack?
thought you did.
I thought you put it away, yeah.
Darn.
Oh, what, were you gonna use it as a weapon?
Of course.
Okay. Bart, I think it's on you.
Okay.
It. Nice.
Check out these stubby legs as I dash for a whole 50 feet.
Oh.
Dwarves can only go 25?
Yep.
That's adorable.
We got short legs.
That's Bart's turn. Don't call me adorable.
Sistoto. They will take time to draw their weapons as everyone passes by, and then they'll follow behind Bart. Lynn, she will usher the children into the wagon with Carrie.
Children with air quotes because they're actually demons.
Don't be that way.
It's true.
Don't be that way. You see their horns and everything.
She'll climb in after. Actually, Edmund, you hear the children protest
Really?
as they're being ushered in.
Like protest to like because they wanted to go see what's going on, or
Yes. You hear the boy. I want to see. You hear the girl. Aw.
all right.
Now it's on you, Edmund.
All right. So, really quick, if I do a dash, am I still able to like interact with Sistella really quick and all that jazz before I move on, or no?
I'll give it to you as a bonus, yeah. Depending on what you want to do.
Just
What do you want to do?
just to talk.
Yeah, you can do that.
So a dash means I can go 60 feet all the way.
Yes.
All right. So I'll go about 45 here and then. Stay up here. Don't let anything come by here.
Do you have any idea what that thing is?
Not a clue. Actually, would Edmund? Like, I mean, he's got experience with like monsters and stuff, but I don't know if he has experience with that. That's all on you.
Make me a wisdom check.
Wisdom. All right. Not a clue. It might be my dad.
It sounded like a baby to you.
We don't
You're very
want
concerned.
we don't want too many people down there to frighten the baby. We gotta go.
What?
Just stay here. And Edmund goes and joins the rest of the gang.
Sounds like a fucking idiot to her.
Fucking roll a 1 right off the goddamn bat. I'm supposed to be the guy who knows about monsters. Fuck.
Well, look at it. It's only up from here. Your next roll has to be better.
Yeah, I guess so. Fuck it, whatever. Helene is up.
Also, I like the name you gave it.
Dude, that movie was scary, man. Like,
It-
the ending was
Baby.
weird.
Hasn't moved from the well, right?
It has
It only
not.
fully climbed out, yeah.
It's You only see about half of its body, but again, you can tell just from its torso that it's larger than what you've seen.
Yeah, right now it's just doing its intro cinematic for the boss fight. It hasn't actually like shown the health bar yet or anything.
The health bar is about halfway visible.
Okay, so it's one of those filling up health bars.
Right.
You gotta wait for it to fully. Okay.
All right. I'm gonna slowly lower my torch to the ground to not put it out. I'm gonna get my bottle out.
Oh yeah, miscellaneous weapons.
It is a thing.
Give me 1 second.
Does taking a weapon out count as an action?
Well, I mean, is it really a weapon?
Donning and doffing does, I believe.
It does. All right.
Donning a bottle?
Wait, is that an action? I thought it was a bonus.
You're the
Not entirely
DM.
sure.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna
you tell me.
assume since she also isn't moving yet, maybe. I don't know how this works though.
Well, can I tell you what my plan is?
Wait, I thought it was half your movement to draw your weapon. That's what I remember.
Oh, I have no idea.
We'll go with that.
I like it. New house rule. Bam.
Also, that torch is adorable.
I love it.
Mm-hmm. It's a little baby.
You good, Snake?
Oh, I accidentally muted. Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, bastard. All right. So if it's an okay, what did we decide? It was an action or a bonus action?
It is half your movement.
It is half my movement. Okay. So if I
If you
take
wanna-
a bottle
It's
and
in
I put
your
it in my
pack.
offhand, oh, it's in my pack. Okay.
Yeah, so if you were drawing it from, like, say, a sheath, like you were drawing your blade, that would be free. But because it's in your pack, half your movement.
Okay, so if drawing my weapon's free and drawing the bottles, all right. I want to take the bottle and I want to put it in my offhand, but I want to draw my sword as well.
Okay.
Barking up the dual wield tree.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Bottles.
The new meta right now. Bottle off, man.
The shield.
Yeah.
You grab it, you hold it by the neck, and it's pretty hefty. You feel like
I
it.
like it.
Say again.
It's just how I like it.
I see. You still have movement and an action. But like half your movement and an action.
I'm in a pretty bad spot, though. Alright, what I am gonna do. Has its head poked out?
Its head is out, yeah.
Its head is out, it's gonna see me either way. Alright. How much can I move?
15.
Half my movement? Yeah, okay. Alright, that's fine. I'm gonna move back here, just to put the wall between us.
Art.
Who?
I think he said smart.
Oh,
Which is also
Bart?
like Bart because Bart is smart.
No, he's not.
I
Smart
think
Bart.
he
Oh,
is.
Bartleby. I thought you meant Bart Simpson for some reason.
Oh no, Bart's well, he can be witty.
eat my loincloth.
Alright, and that's my turn.
I use a stick and a rag on a stick to wash myself. So
Are you
just
muted, Snake?
No, so I was
really quick, this torch
deliberating.
right
Go ahead.
here is lit, just sitting on the ground, right?
Yes.
Oh, it must look so cool. Shit.
Okay, so you move in there. And that's your turn?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you hear an inhuman grunt as it flings itself up out of the well. And pursues. Moves while on all fours.
Ugh.
Wait a second. Is this thing fast? Those are the worst monsters.
And when it's about 10 feet away from you, it flings forward its hands. What's your AC?
15.
Went as well as it could have.
Yep. Well, I mean, it could have missed, but...
Well, I mean, barring it hit.
Yeah.
You feel a slick but sharp digit attach itself to your chest, and it pierces.
Ugh.
Wait. Attach?
There are barbs or something on the pads of its hands. I'm going to need you to actually, you are currently grappled. It is attached to you.
Gross.
How close did this thing get to me?
Nope, not for this.
So wait, did these arms, like, extend like fucking Go-Go Gadget shit?
Yep.
Ugh.
What was Dalsim doing in that well?
I don't know. Why is he so gross now?
So it's like if it hits you, you're automatically considered grappled?
Yeah, and you get to
Okay.
break it on your turn.
Got it.
And that'll be its turn. Isha, you're up.
Okay. Where am I? I can't. Can you move me?
I think you said as soon as we hit this point, or this point,
Yeah,
this
I'm working
counts
on it.
as okay.
Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna run down here. And then I'm gonna draw my crossbow and I'm gonna fire.
But no initial reaction of, oh my god, it's gross or anything? What?
Oh my god, it's gross!
There we go. There we go.
Roll damage.
It's a lot of damage.
Isha, you come barreling down the stairs, crossbow in hand, and you point and let loose. The bolt flies and sticks true into the hide of the thing with a shunk, and you see it shudder in pain, and it cranes its head back,
No. Don't look at me.
and it lets out that familiar shriek. but turns back to Helena.
Is there anything I could roll to, like, figure out what it is?
You would not have any knowledge of this thing.
Really quick, there's someone mentioned, you don't keep a crossbow loaded on your person. It needs to be loaded before it gets fired. Is that by chance a thing or not?
I would
How deep
assume
are
that
we
loading
going?
it is actually a free action in 5e.
I'd imagine, but I have no idea. Just something to consider if that was a thing.
Even if it was half her movement, she would have been able to get there.
Alright,
Yeah.
just checking. Want to make sure.
Someone mind looking that up, though, just for reference.
As far as I can tell, I looked it up in the player handbook, and I can't see anything that says that doing anything with your weapons requires
Yeah.
any kind of action or taking up movement or bonus action or anything. You draw and sheath your swords, you open and close doors, you take things out of your backpack, you pick things up. You do pretty much whatever you want without taking up any of your movement or any actions.
Apparently, reloading is a bonus action.
I don't think it is in 5e.
Bonus actions are only a thing in 5e.
Well, whatever. I attacked
Doesn't
it.
matter right now anyway, but yeah.
Yeah.
We'll figure it
Yeah, just we'll think about it later. It's so good.
So I
Yeah.
know nothing and I'm done.
Rufus, you're up.
out. Can you move me down there?
I could.
5 feet. Plus. So if I were to move like this, I would have to move like this and then up, right? Obviously, I wouldn't be able to cut through. All right, so I've got 5. Then I've got 20.
I mean, that might be like a railing here you could jump over and then land on the table. That'd be cool.
And I got
Unless it's a wall.
5. All right. So Rufus runs in. I've never seen this thing before, right? I have no idea what the hell this is.
You have not.
Okay. So just immediate fear. I see monster. I must kill it. I see it's grasping Helena, and I notice this butcher's knife right here, and I'm going to catapult it and aim it directly at the thing that's attached to Helena.
Please hit it.
For the record, that knife, it has the thickness of a cleaver, but it's pretty dull and it's covered in clay.
Oh, god damn it.
Yeah.
It's
He
Throwing that
said
sculptor
last session
knife.
too.
all right.
What about that super cool weapon on the ground right there?
The halberd.
Yeah, is this the thing?
Awesome looking.
Or is that just a prop?
Like if
it's
that's
hard to
not
tell
like
sometimes.
some. No, that's totally
It's
got
a giant sculptor knife.
That's like an artifact weapon right there.
I just
man.
I don't know if they put it there for, just aesthetics or it's an actual
Get this
object on the
flute.
ground.
I think he said everything is actually a thing. I think he said that last time. Like everything is actually.
Or else I wouldn't have me
It's up
bottled.
to him.
You're
What's the verdict
referring
make?
to the halberd.
Yeah.
The halberd, right? That, what I described about the halberd before, it was, the end of it was covered in cloth and other material that may burn. There's a pretty, there's a brazier above the well that's
Okay.
currently not lit. You would assume that they used that to light it.
Right. Wait a minute, is he? I just realized, is he just standing in fire right now?
No, that's a
In
little
fire.
torch that's next to him.
Yeah, the torch is giving off the light. He's not in fire.
Okay. Okay. Change of plans then. I didn't realize this is basically like a dull object. So I'm going to pick up the torch with catapult, kind of veer it back a little bit, and then with as much force as I can, throw it directly at him.
Okay.
I would assume the torch is not more than 5 pounds.
No, not at all.
Then I will do that. Flies in a straight line up to 90 feet before falling to the ground. If the object would strike your creature, that creature must make a dex saving throw. On a failed save, it still strikes it, but the object stops. In any case, it takes 3d8 bludgeoning damage. Sound good?
What was the last part again?
The creature makes a dex saving throw. On a failed save, the object strikes the target and stops moving, but in either case, both the object and the creature take 3d8 bludgeoning damage. As in, if it does not succeed, the object like propels it with it.
Ah, okay. I assume that does not beat the save. What's your spell save DC?
It would be... What is it? 13. 13.
Okay, then you hit it.
All right.
Ooh,
3d8.
Why is it 3D8 is what I was curious about.
that's a really good torch.
That's the
Torch
level
is
1
sick.
spell.
Lined with lead.
Well, it does 3d8 regardless of the object.
Oh,
He
why?
means
It's just
torch.
the force he can throw it at.
Why do you do anything else then? Jesus.
Well, this was added once I realized that once we leveled up and I realized we could do elemental evil spells. This is one of those, so...
Overpowered shit.
Casting and
Now do it again. Oh yeah.
Gonna roll that for PvP, man.
I
Rufus,
got
you.
this thing's finger in my chest, and you're throwing a torch at it.
Yeah,
Well,
does
it's
it
10 feet away from you. I wouldn't
does it
imagine...
move it as well?
That is entirely up to you. It just says on a failed save, the object strikes a target and stops moving. Which
Well, I
implies on a
mean-
not fail save, it imparts its force upon it, so it's entirely up to the DM.
Like the force of a torch going at that speed versus the weight and stability of that creature. Yeah, it really
Yeah,
just
that's
depends on what you think.
Yeah. Okay.
But the angle when I drew the arrow, I was doing it from here, so it would be going this way. As in not into Helena, if that were to happen.
Okay. So Rufus, you run down the stairs.
Oh wait,
you-
shit.
What?
Okay, I had to do a wild magic roll, sorry.
Ah. Wait, no, isn't that only for... Oh, no, yeah, you're right.
This is level 1.
You run down the stairs. You don't really have to squeeze past Ishay. There's plenty of room. You get beside her, slightly behind her, spot the torch. Ishay, you see it raise off the ground, then go in a diagonal line straighten out, flame, and extended towards the creature. And then with a shoot, it flies directly into its side. And it's flying so fast that it penetrates.
Ugh.
Blunt object penetrating? Oh my.
What's going fast enough to...
True.
And it's small. The second it contacts, the thing shrieks out in pain once more, this time louder. And Helena, you can hear the sizzling coming from the wound. Well, hang on. It crashes onto its side. You can feel it jerk you forward as it slumps down, but it still has you.
Jeez.
But it is looking pretty hurt and pretty pissed.
All these two have done is just make it more angry.
I'm just
Thanks.
It'll be
waiting
fine.
Thank
for
you.
like a family of them to start crawling out of that hole and shit. It's gonna be great.
That's it for me, though.
Gotcha. Tetra, you're up.
With the shrieking that thing's doing, I kind of just want to cover my ears and like shrink down into a ball. But not move.
And so you do.
Oh, did
So-
he take any fire damage from that? Having a torch inside of him? A flaming torch, rather?
Would it still be a light when it's inside of a person or anything?
It would have been hot upon entry, but it would have since gone out. But yeah, it would have done initial fire damage. Hang on.
Maybe a little broiling, you know?
Okay.
So, this motherfucker right here just did 21 damage.
Yeah.
Can you relax? Like, goddamn.
So many greens.
The fuck?
Nisha, you did 7.
Mm-hmm.
Noted. Okay.
Okay, if you just said he was dead right then, I would have. It's like I wasn't even there yet. Goddamn.
And that's your
Music
turn,
from the
Tetra.
spider in Diablo 3.
Yeah.
In that case, Sia, you're up.
Oh, alright, okay. So I'm gonna obviously continue going downstairs. Can I just drive myself over there, or do you have to, like, move me?
Where'd you go? God damn
Oh
it.
god, I went in the center room. Here.
Hang on.
There. Okay.
There you go.
And I come up here next to Rufus, and then I would like to cast Produce Flame and throw it at the thing as like a ranged spell attack.
No initial
What's the
reaction
range?
of, oh man, that's gross.
What's
was
the
that,
range?
The 30 feet, which is barely.
Yep.
Okay. Nice.
So yeah, you're next down the stairs. You take your position between those two. You see the thing. You see it pretty much prone at this point, and it looks hideous. And you feel that it needs to die. Baptism by fire. And so, you extend your hand. That familiar translucent green energy wisps around until it mingles with orange, and then there's only orange. A bright flame, and you throw it as hard as you can towards the creature. It explodes upon impact. Helena, you are jerked again as it starts to writhe about. But it's not letting go.
So thirsty.
Those fingers are very
Please.
strong.
Really sick of you guys just making it angry.
We're just trying to help.
Its breathing is becoming pretty ragged, though. Was that your turn, Zia?
It was, yeah.
Bart, you're up.
Bar walks all up Tetra. Tetra, it's time to get up. What are you doing?
She doesn't respond and just keeps covering her like head and ears.
Bart grabs her by the wrists and shakes her. Come on, we gotta go.
She doesn't respond.
What do you do, Bart?
Tetra, we have a job to finish. Come on, we have to go. He's just gonna stand here and can try to keep convincing her to get moving.
She'll look at him, but that's pretty much the most that he'll get out of her.
This is most unbecoming of you, Tetra.
Damn, he dropped the disappointed card. That's when you know it's serious.
I guess I'll use the rest of it to dash to the bottom of the stairs. Rest of my speed.
And there you go.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Need to buy you stilts one day, Bart.
I'll just run even more awkwardly and less further.
Shit.
Roto and Sistella flank you, Edmund. One on each side. They squeeze by. Sistella is covering her ears as well. Roto is... He looks annoyed by the screeching, but also fairly unperturbed. What's wrong with her?
Is he asking Evan?
Yeah, or just anyone.
I guess she just doesn't like babies.
It's at that point, or at this point, Edmund, that you realize now that these shrieks that previously sounded like baby shrieks, they don't quite sound like baby shrieks anymore. Maybe toddler.
Ah. And then this light bulb lights up in Edmund's head. Alright. Yeah, terrible twos. Gotcha. Alright. Just leave her be.
Edmund, you're up.
Alright, Edmund goes and heads on into, being a parent, he knows how to deal with these kind of situations, so he goes on in to try to help out. Upon entering the bottom of the stairs, he notices that's no baby.
What? I'm just a dwarf.
Not you. That. Would Edmund know what that is from visual inspection now, or no?
Say again.
Would he know from that what that is from a visual inspection? Because before he only heard, and then he did a wisdom roll for it.
You can make me another check.
All right. I don't understand.
You did a wisdom save.
Oh, but I mean, it was
It would have
still
been the same thing, right?
another fucking one. So I mean, I don't
That's so
fucking
rare.
understand how I got
2 in a
two
row?
fucking wisdom ones in a goddamn row. I was told it's only gonna go up from there. What the fuck, yo? This is some bullshit. What the fuck?
I feel when your only specialty is knowing a bunch of monsters and you can't even do that, right?
Exactly. It's like you fucking want to do magic and you keep fucking whiffing all your shit. God damn.
Well,
Yeah, why wouldn't you make a history check?
Would I make a history check?
it would not be.
It's not history, yeah.
What you do know is that this thing looks badly burned. But because of that, it doesn't look like anything you've seen before. Can't really make out what it is.
Do I at least see if that it is still a threat?
It's writhing. It's still shrieking in pain. Its breathing is labored. And it has Helena.
Alright, would I be able to draw my hand crossbow and shoot from this range, or no?
Yep.
Alright, cool. Well, I try to take a shot at the arm that it's using to grab Helena with.
No.
No, just the arm, not the finger or anything. The arm, the bigger part.
That would be a very difficult shot.
Do not.
You think so? I mean, with all these ones, I think I got it this time.
I get
think I can
shot.
pull it
Well, I
off.
mean,
On
look
top
at the
of
angle.
you guys just making it angry.
Like, if it was facing this side, that would be way easier, but it's facing this way, so it's already.
Alright, how about
like
the
a-
shoulder? How about the shoulder? Like,
Just aim for center of mass.
If you want to make... shoulder would be an easier target. So you would not roll with disadvantage.
I'm gonna go for shoulder. I can fucking do it, Captain.
I believe in you.
Alright,
Could
here
have
we
gone for
go.
like the super hard shot if you were so confident that you can do it.
What the fuck? I'm going to assume that was a whiff.
You bring up your hand crossbow and you level it. You try to find the angle just past Zia's shoulder.
No.
And you feel like you have the shot lined up and you pull the trigger. Out flies the air or the bolt. And it zips just past its shoulder. Helena, from the other room, a bolt whizzes by you and
Oh, thank
sinks
God.
into the chair behind you.
God, Emmett just grumbles about goddamn things not calibrated. And just
Garrus.
fuck grump and shit, whatever the fuck.
I'm gonna look at the bolt and then I'm gonna look towards them. I'm just gonna glare.
And now it's Helena's turn.
Using her turn to glare.
Okay, so you have you have plenty of options, but if you want to break this thing scrapple, you're going to have to make a strength check.
What would breaking the grapple entail?
Being free of the
If
grapple.
it's successful. Well, because it's in me.
You would pull its hand away, and you would sustain no further damage. It pierced your armor and it poked beneath it, but it's not. It's more in your armor than it is your skin.
Okay. So,
Go ahead and make me a strength check.
okay. Fucking rip.
Well, at least some of us are rolling good.
With your offhand, the bottle, you try to pry it off of your form, but its skin is so slick that it just slides off.
Not at all what I wanted.
Is that your turn?
Is that all I can do?
You're unable to move. You do have... I don't know if you want to use it now, but you have your action surge.
Don't forget, unless something I miss it entirely, you still have the bottle and the sword equipped.
I know, I have them both out.
Yeah, but you...
I can't do
Trying to-
anything with them.
Yeah, trying to break the grapple was your action.
Yeah.
Would she not be able to just, like, try to slice the finger off?
She could have done that, but she tried to break the grapple.
Ah.
But that's what you told me to do.
I
Never
said
listen
you
to the
could
DM.
do that. I said if you
You
wanted
said
to
give
break...
me a strength roll.
Well, you asked if you wanted, or you asked how to break the grapple. If you don't want to break the grapple, then you can... If you want to attack it instead, I will allow you to do that.
I mean, that sounds a lot cooler, too.
That's what I said I didn't want to do.
And if you want to do the cool thing, that you want to slice.
Well, what I wanted to do was toss the bottle at it. And then
Okay.
go to slice the arm.
You'd only be able to do one.
Well, the action surge.
Say
I was
again.
going to use my action surge.
Ah, okay. Then give me a... God, what would that be? Improvised?
Improvised weapon, is that a thing?
Give me
I
a...
read it up earlier. For improvised weapons, if you are proficient in something like a actual weapon that is similar to what you're trying to use as a weapon, then you can be considered proficient in it. Like if you're skilled with a club and you're using a table leg, then it's fine.
Well, a bottle is kind of like a sword.
But she's throwing it as the thing.
That's kind of like wielding a sword.
Would that just be like a
club,
ranged
I
attack?
guess.
Yeah, I would say give me an attack with Dex.
Okay.
And if you're using an improvised weapon that you wouldn't be proficient in, then it does 1d4 damage. That's what the player handbook says.
So dex and then roll a 1d4.
If you hit.
If I hit, you're right.
Roll a 1d4. This thing is writhing on the ground, glaring at you. Even though there's no other light source in the room, it's like you can see its eyes in the darkness. You fling the bottle at it. There's a dunk. And then it stops writhing. Its grip releases. You can hear it making soft but labored, pained noises. But it has released you. Not quite dead.
Alright, so the bottle was a success. So I'm gonna not use my action surge. And I'm just gonna ready my weapon.
And so you do. Now it's its turn. Actually, allow me to check something really quickly.
I think for its turn, it's just gonna, make a few more noises and just wriggle a little bit. Ishay's turn.
So like out of character, does anyone actually know what the hell this is?
Nope.
I mean,
We even have a monster manual. I still don't know what it is.
I mean,
That's-
it's entirely possible that Snake homebrewed it.
It's something I repurposed from 3.5.
Ah,
it's OC, please do not steal.
Correct.
actually, you know what it looks like? Mash, you should know. One of the water avian creatures. Which one?
Oh, fucking. I don't know why I only ever remember the Intellect Devourer.
That's the one I was
That's
talking about.
the
though.
only one I ever cared about. But that's just a tiny brain.
Yeah, it's
a
smaller
big
than
brain,
that,
but it's a
yeah.
brain with tiny legs.
Okay. It, after a few seconds, it seems to come to its senses. It stares up at you again, Helena, and you can tell it wishes to continue, but it knows, which is strange for you to see something like this with some degree of sentience. You haven't seen that before. But it knows that it's in a bad way. And it turns. And while on all fours, goes for the well again.
I should have closed it up.
Quick, Rufus, make a dive.
Did it? Fuck that.
It did not make it into the well. It was moving. It was definitely slowed by all the damage. So instead of being able to move 40 feet, you can only move 20. And that's at the edge of the well. And that's its turn.
Well, I guess we just kill it now. I kind of wanted to let it go and track it once it goes down the well. Like, follow it down the well and follow it to wherever it's,
Lead it to its family.
Yeah,
and then we
if
kill
it has
the
a
family.
nest or something, then it could lead us back to wherever it is.
Kill its kids, you know?
But
Yeah.
Maybe its eggs or something?
This
Or we could just do it
abomination.
No, you kill the parent first and then the children.
Oh, yeah. That'd be cool. And then we could, like, eat the parent in front of the kids while they're crying and watching.
Oh god!
And you say the things I do are weird.
Listen, you're afraid of babies, alright? I don't want to hear shit.
That's not a baby.
I don't want to hear shit.
It's making
for the record.
unnatural noises.
There's like because we're still in combat, we can't actually hear Ishe's thoughts, right? Or we can't she can't actually say this right now or explain her plan, or how does that work? Oh, it is her turn. Never mind. I don't know.
yeah, it's my turn. But, I mean, that would be up to everyone else to be like, that's a good idea. And that's totally up to all of you guys.
Convince all of us in 6 seconds.
Yeah.
Alright, give us your speech then, I'd say. Unless it's not a good idea.
I mean,
Wouldn't
up
that
to
use up your
Snake,
action
really.
to
would we
talk to all of
want
us?
to do that?
We can't metagame. I don't know. You're currently doing this in the span of a couple seconds.
If she were to speak and convince everyone, when their turns rolled around, they would have the option to not obliterate this thing.
I feel like Ishe wouldn't feel like she could actually convince everyone. So, I'm just gonna shoot it.
Okay.
And I don't think I hit it. Do I hit it?
This thing hobbles over to the edge of the well. It looks at all of you. And when its gaze reaches yours, Ishe, as you have your crossbow aimed, there's something about its eyes. Even though it's fairly dark in here, you can still see the green irises.
So I don't hit it. It's basically what you're telling me.
Yeah, as you're looking at it, your arm twitches as you pull, and your shot goes wide.
Okay, I'm done.
Rufus, you're up.
I kind of want to just catapult the torch back into him again.
God damn it. Wait, isn't it inside of him?
Yeah, it's still in him.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to pry it out, would I?
No.
Would you be
Damn it.
able to like move it while it's inside him and like move the creature too?
No, it's too heavy. It's
Oh,
a limit of
okay.
5 pounds. Okay. All right. I have a plan. All right, so I'm gonna use catapult again. I'm gonna lift up. Actually, no. Shit, I can't. This little hopper would be more than 5 pounds, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, I will. I'll follow Helena's example and I'll catapult another bottle at him.
That is a lantern.
Okay. Wait, are there no other bottles?
I had the only bottle.
Yeah,
Son
yeah.
of a bitch. How heavy is the lantern?
I would say it's
6
The flute.
pounds.
probably
Probably-
under 6 pounds or 5 pounds.
All right, I'll throw the
Maybe
lantern.
around there.
The lantern at him then. I'm gonna throw it specifically in this direction to hopefully knock him away from the hole in case this doesn't kill him.
It has to make a deck save.
Yes.
There's a shuffling of metal against wood as the lantern lifts off the table, drawing the thing's attention away from you, Ishe, to the now floating lantern, just as it careens forward and slams right into its face. Roll damage.
I already did.
Oh, you did.
Even with a 1, you still did 14 damage.
It's a really good level 1 spell.
God damn.
But the lantern also takes 3d8 damage. It may never light again.
No.
The lantern shatters upon, well, the glass part shatters upon impact. The copper part bends as the creature's head snaps back. You hear the crack.
That sounded good.
It slumps against the edge of the well, its head now facing the ceiling.
Is it dead?
It doesn't appear to be moving, and its neck is snapped backwards.
Do
I'm
we hear
gonna.
Final Fantasy fanfare music?
I am just gonna back up slightly. I don't really want to go investigate that. I'll let the braver guys do that.
Are we out of initiative now?
You're out of initiative.
Oh shit. Get up there. Fuck, come on, Bart. Let's go.
I'm gonna stare down the well.
I want to poke with my finger.
The hell is it? My hand axe.
I'm chopping this asshole's head off.
Ishe. Sorry,
Yes.
You peer down the well and there's darkness. You hear very, very faintly the sound of rushing water. There is a bucket and a winch to bring it back up. But and the bucket is down there. There's a rope descending.
Can I start pulling it up?
You can't.
I do so.
Really quick, upon further inspection, would I know what this motherfucker is now that we're right next to
With
it?
it in my face.
With it right
rubbing
here.
it against my face.
You would not.
Okay.
With a natural one, you have never seen this thing
I've
before.
never seen this thing before. Okay. Sounds good.
Head, mine.
And as all of you come over to investigate and examine this thing, Elena walks up, draws her sword, positions the head, and promptly saws it off.
What the hell? Alright. Oh, that's... Okay. That's disgusting. Alright.
Only one way to be sure.
I mean,
The blood
that's
is
fair. Ugh.
The blood is a dark, murky purple.
Ugh.
This is disgusting. So seriously, does anyone know what the hell this is?
Not a damn
Nope.
clue.
Yes.
Good.
What
Wait,
is it?
Isha, what are you doing?
Pulling the bucket up.
And it's about then that the barrel or the bucket comes up.
Guess Rufus didn't want to know because he just ignored me.
What'd you say?
I said yes.
She knew what
The
it
what?
was.
Oh, you do? God damn it, I'm so sorry. I completely was overshadowed by Cry missing every single thing. My bad. Wait, what the hell is it?
I don't remember the name.
God damn it.
You would not have been given a name, but you have fought them before.
They were much smaller back then.
Back then, so you've seen these things before.
A few times.
And do you have any idea what they actually are, or have you just killed them?
That kill, I killed.
Huh.
What do they do? Like, what are they?
Elena,
While
Sorry,
they're
go ahead.
talking, Emin's just gonna reach out and pull the torch from the body of the monster and hold it up to Rufus and ask him to light it.
Got it. And I do a little snap, and it goes up.
All right. While it's lit, he's just gonna hold it over the well and just drop it to see how far it goes. Like
That
see-
was mine.
I'll get you one later.
Edmund, you hold out the torch and then you let it go, and as it descends, you can see the walls of the well, curved and bricked. And it goes, and it goes, and it goes, and it goes.
So this is a far, deep well.
Splash. The light is extinguished.
All right. So interesting. All right.
Wait, Helena, have these things ever been associated with people like losing their minds, or are they just beasts?
Beasts? Maybe both.
So we still don't have that much on them. So, yeah, what's the next step? Because I'm not going down there.
Well, do we think that thing, or if there are more of them, do we think they might be the ones who are, controlling all the people in the town, or?
Snake, would I have, I know Helena saw it, but would I have seen that it displayed any type of, like, intelligence or sentience or whatever?
You would not have, because
Okay.
it looked directly at Helena.
Right, okay. In that case, I don't think that thing is capable of doing that to these people. It just seemed like a feral creature, monstrosity, something. Like it's a spider just crawling out of a hole and attacking the nearest thing it saw.
Isha just pulled up water, right?
She did. The water is pretty clear.
I smell it.
Smells kind of like water.
Kind of, or actually? Like,
He's
it's
actually
Take some of that
water.
water and
okay, it's
wash
water.
off my chest a little bit.
Emin looks over his shoulder to Zia. Go check on Cecile and the others.
Okay,
Thank you.
I go do that.
He also looks over to Bartleby. Where's Tetra? She's usually with you.
Thinking she's still upstairs. I'll go check on her.
All right.
While they're
I
both
just-
going upstairs, I'm gonna, this is a mug, right, Snake?
Yeah, it's pretty big by mug standards.
Alright, I'm just gonna pick it up and I'm gonna cast a light on it and then throw it down the well so we have like a permanent light source down there. Well, not permanent, but longer lasting than a torch getting extinguished.
Listen, that
That's
was
all.
a cool idea, alright? Jeez.
It was a good idea. If I knew what you were doing, I would have given you light instead of fire.
There's running water. It's just gonna be washed away.
Yeah, but it looked cool, okay? Jeez, aesthetic, guys.
Why don't you just light the bucket? Because then it's just hanging there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. Good idea. Bucket. Light the bucket instead and lower it back down.
Is light a cantrip?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, first you light the goblet.
I'm holding it really happy with my idea, and then Helena chimes in, and I'm just like, oh, okay. And then I very sadly light the bucket.
And it goes down and down. You see what you saw before, the well walls. It descends all the way to the bottom, and you can see it. It's very faint, the light, but it's there. And it goes down a good ways.
Alright.
Edmund looks over to Helena. These creatures usually travel in packs, or are they solitary?
They sent them alone when I fought them.
Alright. Wait, who's they?
Hmm?
Okay.
I'm gonna leave this conversation.
You just walk away. He asks a question, you're like, and then just turn and walk.
Edmund just gives that knowing women eyebrow thing over to Rufus and just shrugs his shoulders.
I hang out a fist to bro fist him.
Bro fist
But
back.
But it's a trick, and Edmund falls in the well, and my plan is enacted.
Edmund tumbles down into the well, follows. Might die in the process. Who knows?
This doesn't happen. This doesn't happen.
Okay.
Grab the rope.
Grab the rope. Fucking rope burn on the hands is gonna be intense.
Hey, Snake, I'm prying open one of these barrels down here. Like, subtly.
Subtly prying open. Fucking sneaky McGee down here.
Yeah.
Better believe I'm gonna try to perceive that.
You can't see it, I'm behind a wall.
All
I can
the way
hear
over
you
here.
prying a
I
barrel
said I'm
open.
being sneaky.
Roll for sneak.
Yeah, give me a dexterity check.
You
Well-
can't hear shit.
Well done.
Well, yeah.
Give me a chance. Look at him.
You'll not be able to do it.
All right.
Isha, you pull out your dagger. You very expertly slide it between the lid and the barrel itself, and you pry it open, and immediately your nose is assaulted with the smell of vinegar.
Oof.
Delicious. Oh, Snake, could you move my Invis Edmund over to the other room? Other floor?
Yeah, same here.
I want to spy.
Yeah, dog. Thanks, man.
So is it just vinegar?
Just vinegar.
There's nothing else in there?
Nope.
Okay, I close it again.
Why don't you have a taste?
Well-
Jeez.
Are you gonna smell it?
Just want to just give a
I already
big ol'
did!
huff.
It smells like vinegar.
It's so good.
I'm sorry. I just want to be careful for poisoned water, okay?
Okay.
Don't judge me.
I understand.
I mean, that could very well be what happened.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on upstairs?
Bart lowers down to Tetra. Tetra, are you okay?
She looks up and says, "Yeah, I'm fine."
What was that about? You're usually the one that's all about the rough and tumble.
Nothing. I'm fine. And she kind of shakily stands up.
Well, you want to go see the creature? It's dead now. Heck,
No.
maybe you can give us some insight about it.
All right.
Is it dead?
Yes, without a head, no less.
Actually, Helena, what did you do with the head?
Still in my hand.
Oh,
I was
so
about
just
to wait
clutching
for
it.
my
So you just
opportunity
walked
to,
by
like,
everyone
lift
with a
it.
fucking head?
Is
Yeah,
your trophy.
I was waiting for my opportunity. It's like you can see it right now if you want.
no, that's oh, Jesus, or not
Jesus, yes.
gods.
This world's Jesus.
You know, if you put that on the horse, it'll give you passive bonuses.
Yeah, I hear.
It's crazy.
20% gold bonus.
That'll help us with night
Nice.
wraiths.
I
This
think
is
that's
some
what a
Witcher
griffin
shit.
does.
Yeah.
Why are you carrying that thing?
Don't know, to be honest. Looks cool though.
Roto is silent. Okay, well, can we... It's taken care of, right? There's no more?
He's on by there. I'm gonna drop the head on this desk.
While this is all going on, Edmund's just gonna take the body of this creature and just like chuck it in the tub here, just so it's out of the way.
I'm peering into the well.
I imagine Edmund posing it.
Just making sure its legs are spread and make it looking decent.
Oh,
Oh, good.
It should be noted that there's a notable clay residue on every single one of these tubs.
Okay. Also, kind of an odd note. Is there like genitals or anything human about this creature?
Well, it's more or less humanoid in bone structure, although its bone structure is warped.
So you're telling me this is what happens after the Amagara Fault incident?
Yes.
All right. Sounds good. Dur. All right.
Actually, if you give me an investigation, Edmund.
All right. Hey, it's not a 1. Nice.
You haven't quite dissected, but you've felled your fair share of creatures. And this one, the anatomy of it, it more so resembles the kinds of sentient races that you have come to know. Humans, elves, dwarves, orcs, etc.
So not
But it's-
some mindless creature then.
Well, that speaks nothing to its actual sentience, its anatomy, though.
I
Its
see.
bone structure seems, at the very least, reminiscent of what you've seen in other races.
Okay.
Isha, you said you were peering into the well?
Mm-hmm. I'm just watching.
I see.
Oh wait, we have the bucket with light at the very bottom of the well, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Are we able to see from the angle if there's like any like passages down there, or if it's just like a hole?
There's running water. It's, in fact, tugging against the bucket, but the walls of the well tunnel are keeping it in place.
Is the rope attached to anything up here?
Yeah, there is a beam above, just below the brazier.
Okay. I tug on it. Does it seem secure?
Give me an int check.
Ugh. I'm not smart.
God damn it.
It's knotted at the top, but it's a knot that you haven't seen, which is saying something. And you don't know if this kind of knot is secured. You get the feeling that it was the people here. I mean, they're clay workers. You don't know what kind of experience they would have with knots, so you have no idea if it's secure.
How high up is it?
The rope,
Yeah, or the knot.
the knot is about 7 feet up.
Okay. I'm gonna gesture to Edmund. Come here.
Hmm?
Come here.
What?
Here, go on your knees. I'm gonna climb onto you.
Um, all right. Yeah, he doesn't know what's really going on, but he gets on his knees.
I'm gonna sit on his shoulders. Okay, now stand up.
Okay. And he stands up with her on his shoulders.
And then I'm gonna. Can I reach the knot now?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I retie it? Like undo it and then retie it in a secure knot?
Give me a dex roll with advantage. Yeah, you tie it. You know you're nuts.
Okay. Okay, put me down.
You sure you're done up there?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, lowers her back down to the ground safely.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
And then we can let other people do stuff.
Go for it, gang.
I just come back upstairs and go, well, I don't know what the hell that was. It's clearly some type of beast or something, but I don't think we should let it impact our current plan. Unless, Sistella, Roto, any of you guys have any objections to that?
Nope. Let's very quickly continue.
Is she speaking strangely?
She seems creeped out by the dripping head on the table.
But
Her
nothing
eyes
like
have
she's
not-
hiding anything, just creeped out.
Give me an insight check. She's pretty spooked.
Okay.
Like, it seems genuine. She seems genuinely unnerved by that thing.
All right, well then let's get you, the kids, and Roto away from that thing as quickly as possible and continue on with our original plan. Unless anyone else has any other ideas?
I mean,
Nope.
we always could go down there to see if anything else was there. If we think that that thing was like sentient threat or sent by someone or has others that might come up.
That's up to Sistella. Whatever she pays us to do, I'm doing, but it's entirely up to her.
Do you think it could be related?
I mean, I personally think it's kind of a big coincidence that this crazy monster thing comes out of the well at the same time that everyone has their like minds being controlled, but I don't know too much about this stuff at the same time.
So our options are basically jump down a dark well and not really know what's going on, or just get this clay back home. Again, up to you, Sistella.
She looks at Roto. He returns her gaze, and still he is silent. She shrugs. That was difficult for me to say. I don't know why. If none of you think it's related, then let's get out of here.
I don't know if none of us think that. I'm just saying, currently all the people up here do. Even Zia's a little hesitant, but I'm just saying. This is your decision, not ours. Let's go see what everyone else thinks, alright? Does that sound good?
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna go back. Is that downstairs, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Edmund, I'm gonna do something that's really stupid, okay?
I like the sound of it, what?
Okay, I'm gonna climb into the well.
Okay, go on.
But if you hear anything, I just want to look around. If you hear anything, pull me back up, alright?
How about I lower you into the well?
But we have a rope. I retied it.
Yeah, but you wouldn't be near the light source at all times then.
Well, I don't want to get off the rope. I just want to go down and see if there's anything down there. You know? I just want to look.
Alright. I'll bite. You'll get killed down there.
And I just come down, seeing this unfold as it's happening, going, what the hell are you doing, Ishay?
I'm going down there.
She's got a stupid idea, let her do it.
I'll come with.
She'll go with.
wrong with
Tetra's
you
coming
people?
with me.
It's a goddamn gaggle of fun down here.
Cool, let's just all jump down the well.
Hey, there might be more down there. We don't know.
I'm sure there's something down there.
Yeah.
But alright, hey,
Don't
if
you
want
want to find out what it is?
I mean, I'm interested, but alright, hey, you know what? If you're going first and you let us know it's just dandy, then fine. But
Well, that's why I'm going. And
All right.
Tetra.
you guys are absolutely insane. But I mean, good on you. You're brave, I guess? Question mark. Go for it.
It can't be
gotta sit
just
down.
coincidence that these creatures live below and this wild mind control cult thing is going on. They have to be related. Unless they're just having more problems than any other town in the land. What's next? We're gonna see like werewolves?
Now,
I don't
really
think
quick,
they exist.
would Edmund know if werewolves really exist or no?
You would have fought some pretty gnarly wolves, but werewolves? That sounds a bit far-fetched.
Werewolves, good one, Bartleby. All right, let's go, ladies.
Okay, I'm climbing down.
I'm following right behind.
Actually, Ishay, before
Good
you
luck,
go,
Tetra.
do you want me to light anything on you so you can see exactly where you are as you're going down?
No, I can see fine in the dark.
All right, fair enough.
All right.
In that case, both of you give me athletics. Well,
No.
how are you doing this?
Acrobatics.
Explain to me how you're doing this.
He's
Please.
flipping down.
Fuck rope.
Yeah, we're doing acrobatic moves.
Why are
all the
we
way
dealing
down.
with the rope again? Why?
Because
Why?
we hate ourselves.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know why you're jumping back into this hell.
Well, I've got gloves on, so I was planning on kind of sliding down.
Spider
I-
crawling?
I figured it would be like
I
an
can only use that one
acrobatics
a day.
check.
That
I'm
would
in-
be an
I'm in-
acrobatics.
Oh.
I meant like having your arms and legs all stretched out and just going down slowly.
Oh God.
You can only spider once a day? Lame.
Maybe I'll be able to do it more when she's used to it.
Gotta upgrade your special abilities.
Yeah.
Okay, so you said it was acrobatic snake?
Yeah, if you're going down that way.
Okay.
Okay.
Here, fucking go with the
This
rope.
is why I
is
should have
your own
just
fault.
lowered them. I could
I will
have
let my
lowered
entire
them.
party die falling down this rope. I'm not touching that shit.
When you brought up the bucket before, you can only assume that it sloshed around and coated the walls with a bit of water, and you didn't anticipate. You go to slide, and suddenly the traction's gone.
Oh,
And-
I wasn't on the walls at all.
What are you doing?
I have like my hands on the rope and my feet also like wrapped around the rope to control how fast I'm going down.
You're just sliding
okay.
down the rope.
Yeah, I'm just
Mhm.
sliding down the rope, but I still suck at it. So,
Yeah, your feet still. They slip off the walls, and you start descending down the rope. much quicker than you expected.
Do I fall off?
You still have the ropes, you're just going down really fast.
Okay, that's fine.
Hope you
No big
brought
Give
deal.
me a dex save.
Okay.
You managed to, even with your well, you can smell your gloves.
I can smell them?
How do they smell?
They
Burned?
smell burned, yes. Rope burn.
Oh.
Good thing gloves are awesome.
But you do manage to slow yourself. Tetra, are you doing the same?
Yeah, I wrap my hand with something, a bit of cloth or something from whatever, my bedroll or something, around my hand and kind of wrap the rope around myself if I can, like my leg, and slide down. Like wrap my leg around the rope.
Yeah, and then you fuck
Give
this
me-
up and then you break your leg. Ugh.
You hit
Ishay on the way down.
Yo.
We both die.
Rip.
Give me athletics with advantage.
Ugh.
Or acrobatics.
Ah, it's too late.
Wow, one of them was a 1.
Yeah.
Well done.
Thanks.
It's only a 1 because you have a -1 modifier.
Yeah, that's true.
Because you're
I
just
guess
so
that was a
not
2.
strong.
Yeah, I'm not strong, but I'm super like dexterous.
Dexterous.
Yeah.
So,
Close.
what would it have been with your dex bonus?
It would have
21? You have a +3 to dex, right?
+2.
Oh, +2.
Are you? I assume you're proficient in acrobatics.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that would have been +4.
Yep.
So 22. You hear Ishay have a bit of trouble below you. But you don't really understand what the problem is you just descend very, very naturally and at a leisurely pace.
This is easy.
I haven't done it in a while, okay?
Climbing so easy.
Eventually, Ishay, you reach the bottom and you see the bucket submerged and dangling against the rope. The current is pretty strong. You can't really tell how deep it is. It's... The channel is maybe about 30 feet wide. It is completely dark. And
But
it
I can
goes on.
see.
You can. You can see that it goes on for a while.
Is there anything down there?
Give me... Well, first, you're still on the rope?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know how deep the water is. I don't have anything that I could, like... I don't know. I don't have anything that's like long enough to stick into the water and like measure how deep it is. And I don't want to just jump in.
Hey, this
The
was
rope
your
doesn't
stupid
reach
idea.
down into the water, or
The bucket is submerged. And the bucket is lit.
That shit is lit.
It is. It is.
You can almost make out the bottom, but you can't quite tell how deep it is. you're having trouble discerning just how deep it is because there's no actual light, and because you're looking through with dark vision, you only see various shades of gray.
If only you had some sort of light source.
Could you
I
hold
don't
on to
need
the
a light
rope?
source. With dark vision, I see normally.
Could you hold on to the rope and like drop down into the water to see? Just keep holding the rope.
I mean,
Yeah.
realistically, I could probably lower it even more.
Isn't the bucket on fire?
No, the
No,
bucket
no.
is
No, it's
it's
just
lighted.
light.
It's like
Oh,
magic
okay.
light. That'd be pretty impressive if the bucket was
That
on
would be
fire,
a
though.
terrible idea.
Yeah.
Fire just goes up the rope.
Yep.
My only concern with lowering myself into the water is being too wet to climb back up.
I could just look. All I do is pull you. Someone
Oh, I told you before we went down if you heard anything to pull us up.
buckets.
So you know, or at least you should.
Yeah, I do.
I guess, yeah, I'll just, like, lower myself into the water. I'm not gonna let go of the rope, but I'm gonna lower myself in and see if I can reach the bottom.
Keep in mind this is a current, right?
Mm-hmm.
Don't get swept away.
I'm holding on to the rope. I'm okay.
So you lower yourself into the water.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna die.
It's fairly strong, but not debilitatingly so. You can, with your strength, even with your strength, you can push it.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Death alert!
Is that a
Sorry.
tornado alert?
No. It's an alarm for medicine.
Oh,
Oh.
it's medicine time at 10 o'clock, everybody. Now we all know. Now we know our schedule.
You can push against the current fairly well. It's not easy, but it's doable. And as you sink a little more, the water comes up to about your chest before your feet reach the bottom.
Okay.
Okay, well, I look down and see that she's standing and climb the rest of the way down quick and drop down next to her.
You agreed with what she saw before. There is a lit bucket. You're both bathed in distorted, mind you, but bathed in light that's shimmering with the water as it moves. The walls are about 30 feet, or rather 15 feet on either side of you. You're roughly about 12 feet from the opening of the well.
12 feet down?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's rushing water that you are in. On the edges, there is a bit of terrain that you could probably climb up on and, get out of the water.
Edmund calls down to him. You two okay down there?
God damn it.
Make
Yeah.
you'd be able to hear it.
We're fine.
Okay.
We can walk down here. There's, like, land we can walk on if you want to send more people down.
Okay. Rufus, you want to go?
Hell no! I'm not getting my robes wet. I weigh 30,000 pounds.
Bartleby?
I'll go.
All right. Zia?
Sure.
It's gonna be a party.
You're all just... I just watch walk away.
Rufus.
Okay,
I'm going back upstairs.
Evan calls to you before you go up the stairs.
Hey,
Make sure everyone's okay up there.
that's the plan. That's
All
the
right.
job.
That's the
I
job.
scoff, and I just walk away.
What were you saying, Snake?
Before we continue with the climbing, let's deal with stuff upstairs.
Okay.
Roto is peering over your shoulder at the head, Helena. Sistella is against the wall, watching the entrance.
Wait. Kind of just. Oh, never mind. Wait, who is Oh, it carries them. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Yeah. So they. I just look over at Stella and Roto and Helena and Mr. Headman. They just. They felt the need to just jump in the well, without really any preparation or I guess care about protecting you. So. They're clearly very experienced with mercenary work. I'm gonna stay up here. Hopefully Helena will as well. We still need to protect you guys. God knows what the hell they're gonna do.
They
Yeah. I don't know. I thought
they
the plan
okay?
was to... I assume so. They didn't sound like they were dead down there. Hopefully they'll come up with something, but I'm gonna stick here for now.
Did they say how long it was gonna take?
No, they have no idea what they're doing. They just literally jumped in a well with no plan or anything. They have no idea what they're getting into, nor do I. I don't know if they'll be back. I say we should focus on loading this cart and give them a little bit of time, and if they don't show back up, then, I mean, good for them for trying to solve the world's problems, but we gotta finish this job. Also, oh god, demon kids.
Just as you finish your sentence, you hear the pitter-patter of small
Evil
feet.
feet.
Small feet approach from your 6.
I'm very hesitant of the children, and I just kind of glare at them.
Sistella looks annoyed. You hear the girl. Was it them? Sistella points to the head on the desk. And both of them walk over.
Do they seem phased by this?
Make an insight check.
Does he have advantage because he's already suspicious?
Sure. I'll allow it.
You want me to do
Roll again.
another
Just
regular
a
roll?
straight, yeah.
Okay.
You had a
All
chance.
right. Well,
You had a chance and you blew it.
You're having a really hard time gauging what their reaction is. It looks like there's a lot there. They don't look at all pleased to see this thing. That's for sure. In fact, the boy makes a face. Kind of like a yuck face.
I kind of just whisper to Stella. Should you be letting them see this?
What? Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
Stella's the kind of person to take kids to rated R movies.
I say in the meantime, we should start loading up the cart.
It's already loaded
We're
up.
here. Oh, it is?
Yeah, we did it last time.
Oh, that's right. We were walking back and forth.
Yeah.
Well, shit. All right, Stella. Give us a time. Give us like a time limit of how long we should wait for them. Because I mean, honestly, the longer you're here, the more danger you're in. Just
I don't
Go ahead.
I don't like having us split up like this. Roto chimes in finally. We should probably get everybody down. If they're gonna be doing this thing, get everybody together.
Then I guess we're waiting here. I'll keep
go
watch
get the
outside.
others. Roto, well, In that case, tell the others to come inside. Don't want them out there in that cart.
Fair enough. Just kind of peek my head in the cart. And just say, hey guys, Roto was looking for you.
Did you say what for? I don't know if I can move her.
He just said he wants everyone together. You need some help?
Lynn scratches her head. Carrie groans as she sits up. Yeah, if you wouldn't mind,
All right. And I just help her pick Carrie up and kind of drag her over to where Roto is.
The biggest hurdle is getting her out of the cart. She nearly stumbles. She seems to be more coherent than she was, but walking is difficult. But you do it. I want to get everybody down there with the rest, or I don't know if... Do you think we should have a sentry, or...
As far as outside goes, yeah, I'll keep watch outside and let you guys know if I see anything. I don't like the fact that things can come up from that well, though, so I'd like someone to be watching that as well. And honestly, the best thing to do would be have all of our exits covered. So we'd want someone at the well, someone back here, and then someone at the front. That way nothing can sneak up on us.
I know I can't hear, but Edmund's just standing at the top of the well. He didn't go in.
Okay, fair enough. Well, I don't know that.
I know.
So, I'm going to keep watch out here. And you can divvy it up however you want, how you want to watch the other exits, or entrances for that uncertain matter. And I just kind of put my back against the wall and just keep a lookout.
Which... Okay, to the west is the way you all came.
Right.
That's back towards the inn and the main road.
Right.
Your back is to that west wall there, so you would not be able to see there unless you peered around.
I mean, I'm not like just standing here. I'm keeping watch. I would patrol back and forth.
Okay. In that case, give me a perception check. Yeah, you see movement from the west, sure enough. Along the main road there, the group that you avoided seems to be moving about.
Oh, the large group?
Yeah. They're currently going the opposite direction. You see them just as they turn from the main road, heading west.
But they're walking away from us.
Yeah.
I'm going to run back to Sistella and Roto and say, so that giant group we saw, we were in a mine, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that giant group that we saw at the mine, they appear to be back in town, but they're moving away from us. I'll keep you posted if they end up coming toward us again. I'm just saying, we might not have all the time Roto thinks we have. So be prepared to make a choice if we have to, okay?
Just let us know.
Will do.
Okay. Elena, what are you doing?
I've just been documenting this, like, writing in my journal about the creature.
Duly noted. Would you be... Roto hasn't really left your shoulder. Newt.
Is it
Would
just
you-
hovering me?
Yeah.
Would I what?
Would you have continued to write with his presence?
Yeah, I'll look over at him. Ask him how he thinks about this. what he thinks it is.
I feel like I should reiterate really quick, just so you know, if you put anything in the room chat, it shows on the stream. Just wanted to mention that really quick. Thank you.
The room chat.
On TeamSpeak. Because the overlay I have. So now everyone knows
that's
that,
good to know.
that Jun's response is now being a dick.
I'm sure everyone is shocked.
I know. Appalled even. I'm sorry, please continue though.
Alright. He reaches out for the head. He hesitates and lowers his hand again. No, I haven't seen anything like it.
Seen them before. Nothing this big though.
Nothing this big, he repeats. Questioningly.
Not to scare you. Maybe I just wasn't fighting full-grown ones.
Just where did you fight things like this?
Gonna just turn back to my notes and ignore the question. Speaking of questions, are the kids still there?
They're still there.
I'm gonna turn to them and ask them if they've seen anything like this.
They both silently shake their heads.
Does it scare you?
I mean, it's pretty scary. He's a wuss. He shoots her a look. You can see her smirk. Listen, just what are you gonna do with that thing? Roto motions to the head.
Not sure. I know I can use this.
Use it. What are you planning on doing? Making a candy dish?
Nothing quite like that. Not sure.
For all I know, I've grabbed the wrong part.
He narrows his eyes. You can feel a slight uneasiness, both towards you and towards the head.
I'm gonna raise my hand and stop his thought press and say, no, I'm not gonna eat it.
Well, I wasn't quite thinking that, but
Alright, good.
look, if it's all the same to you, I want to bury that thing out in the back.
My guest. About done with it.
He shoots Sistella a glance, then grabs the head. I'll be right back. And very quickly, he heads off.
With the head?
He didn't.
Oh,
Wait,
you're terrible.
he doesn't have the head?
No, I was saying you didn't.
Oh, I did. Yes, good. Whew, thank God my joke worked. Like how we still have the whole body down here.
Yeah, just hanging out
It's
without
just-
a head.
Yep, we got the head.
Okay. Let's back to the people in the basement.
All right. Do we still gotta worry about these other nerds climbing down or no?
We do.
All right, that's Bartleby and Zia, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Give me either athletics or acrobatics, whichever is better.
Survival it is.
Perfect.
Perfect.
It's a little rough going, but you've done things like this before. So you keep your calm even when you find yourself slipping a little, and you readjust, realign, and make the descent.
I didn't sneeze, shut up.
Bless you.
Thanks.
The fuck
Start
up.
dying.
Uh,
Zia, were you descending as well?
Yeah, I am. Sorry, I don't know if my mic picked that up. Do I roll athletics?
Or
Whichever's,
acrobatics.
yeah, whichever's higher.
Acrobatics then. Marginally higher. No, God.
Oh God.
You
Oh.
sure?
you did good, kid.
Actually, is there, so in the water, there's like there's space in between like the ceiling, right? And the
There
water.
is.
Would I have seen, I've seen a raven, right? Can I just like do the wild shape thing into a raven and fly down?
After you rolled this beautiful 2, though?
I mean,
I-
that's a nice
Oh,
too.
wait. Okay. Oh, right, I screwed up. Did I fall?
Like you're dead. That's the end. That's the end of your character. It's all dead from here.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to decline the wild shape since you already rolled it.
That's fair.
You watch Bart descend, and you think, I can do that. And you plant a foot on the edge of the well, and you push off, and you slip forward. Make me a dex save.
Oh,
Is
no.
she at the very top? Like, is she standing at the top of the well still?
She is. Also, Edmund, you can make a reflex or a dex save, or
I mean,
Yeah,
I might as
I mean-
well. I'm literally
Help
there
the
to
poor
help
girl.
them do this. So you said a dex save?
yeah.
How do I do a dex save exactly?
It's a little box next to the. It's like above all the skills. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm just here helping out, dog.
Oh, thank God.
You're welcome.
See ya. This is the end.
Oh,
You're
God.
dead.
See the white light.
Quite the opposite. You see the abyss of this well as it's almost like it's in slow motion. You go in head first. You find yourself sinking deeper and deeper, and then very suddenly you feel your hand is gloved, right, Edmund?
Right.
You feel a coarse leather glove wrap around your ankle, stopping you mid-descent.
Hey, you probably should be a bit more careful there.
Oh, God. Thank you.
Uh-huh. Can you grab a hold of the rope from there?
Yeah, definitely. So am I, like, in the well, or I'm, like, on ground still now?
The only part of you that's out of the well is your ankle.
Okay.
She's upside down
Right.
in the well.
Yep.
God.
I imagine the throw was so bad she missed the wall completely.
Just flies
smacked
right
into the
over it.
ground.
Okay, so do I have to, like, do anything to try to grab the rope, or do I
No,
just automatically?
You can grab it. It's right there.
Okay, well, then I'm gonna do that. And, can I pull myself out of the well and then do the wild shape thing? Thinking better on the fact that I'm not a very athletic, acrobatic person, maybe?
Yeah, with Edmund's help, you managed to get out, and this is something you got at level 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
You look at the well, and yeah, you realize that maybe you're not cut out for this. Especially, this is what, 2 times in one night that you've had trouble with ropes? Or at the very least that you've had an encounter with ropes.
Yep.
And you think to yourself, how? There has to be a better way. I can do something. It would be so much easier if I could fly. And then the word fly echoes. It pulses in the back of your mind. And you look down at yourself, at your form. And inexplicably, that same energy comes up from the stone, traces around your legs, up around your torso, your arms, your head. And if this wasn't your type of magic, you would be panicked, but you know it feels right. And suddenly, shoop, in a poof of feathers, you become a raven.
Emma just kind of goes bug-eyed a little bit. Okay. Bird people. This is sure thing.
That no pickle pea.
And then I'm just gonna fly down the well and catch up with them.
Where do the clothes go in this situation? I was always confused about
You know
this.
Bayonetta?
Oh.
Oh no.
Remember when Medivh turned into a bird?
Yeah.
It's just fine. Clothes are still there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's weird at first, being this creature, but you know how this creature works. It's a raven. So you practically dive bomb into the well until you are free of its walls, and then you even out and you flutter. And the rest of you down there, you see this bird come barreling out of this opening.
Jesus Christ, where did this bird come from? I swat at it.
Oh no!
Can Emin hear this?
Yeah.
Emin just calls down to the group amongst this confusion. That's actually Zia.
Oh, where did this bird come from?
That's Zia. Don't kill the bird. That's Zia. It's okay. It's Zia.
Where did this bird come from?
Damn it, Bartleby.
Tetra looks at the bird. Well, I am feeling kind of hungry.
I would have like climbed out onto the little, I guess, strip of ground we could walk on now.
Yeah, that's perfectly fair.
Okay.
I assume you did the same, Tetra.
Yes.
Yeah, so, Bart, how tall are you, by the way?
Bard, I believe, is 4'4".
This water is high on you.
Being short
Like-
must suck.
It's probably about up to your nose, if not a little higher.
Oh, jeez.
You kind of have to jump to stay afloat.
I would like offer a hand to help pull him up onto the side.
This is
Both
Same.
of you hold my hand.
We both reach out.
so cute.
I'm skipping
Everybody
through the
hold
water
hands.
while trying not to drown.
They would be able to pull you out without any issue.
All right. Well, it. How far can we see along this underground river?
As far as your dark vision would allow.
So it's just like straight then.
As far as you can see right now, yeah.
Okay.
Do you see any more evidence of them?
Are you
You're
okay?
out of the water now. You're
But-
fine.
Did you
Coughing up
swallow
water.
some of the
You
water?
took on
I got
some
coughed
water.
it up. Is there any evidence of any more of them?
Is there?
You tell me. Roll me investigation.
Got it, Chief.
Do we all?
Whoever wants to roll.
Can Emmons still hear this, or are they too far away now?
Can I roll investigation as a bird? Or
What do your bird eyes see?
I think you keep all of your like skills and stuff.
I
While
know
you're
there's
wild shaped.
some special skills like per creature, but here.
I haven't read it up enough. I don't know exactly what you can do.
They're too far for me to hear, though, right?
Give me a perception check. Edmund.
Hey.
Yeah, you
Nice.
hear.
Alright,
No problem.
check where the water's coming from. That's usually where monsters like to do their just check that.
We can
Against
hear him,
the
right?
Slayer,
current-
everybody.
You can hear them. Does anyone know, or you can hear him, does anyone know if you keep your stats for sure?
Let me read.
I know for Raven it says that just under skills it just says perception +3. It looks like there's like specific stats for each thing.
Is there
I don't
anything
know.
for investigation?
No.
Imagine a
mean,
raven with his wing, just like putting it up to his chin, like.
There's
"Hmm."
like int and stuff, which would be a -4, but I don't know.
Let's see. Your game statistics are replaced by the statistics of the beast, but you retain your alignment, personality, and intelligence, wisdom, and charisma scores. You also retain all of your skill and saving throw proficiencies in addition to gaining those of the creature.
Okay.
You can make an investigation with your stuff.
Didn't matter.
We all suck.
Bartleby got a 13.
That's not too bad.
So
Yeah,
wait,
It's not the worst.
when you say they're down there, is there any way for them to walk, or are they stuck in water? Like there's no
There
walkable.
are edges
Okay.
to this underground stream.
So it's kind of like a sewer where it's got those two sides.
Similarly, yeah.
Okay.
There's enough ground there to stand on.
Yeah. So I'll reiterate. Go where the water is coming from. It's probably a good idea.
You should say, "Go towards the
Okay.
light."
Go towards the light, and not that one.
As he says that, Bard, you find you almost didn't see it at first because there's a lot of shiny things down there.
Ooh.
And by shiny things, I mean the walls and the ground because there's water moving and splashing.
Oh, yeah.
But fairly high up, higher than water would probably be able to reach you. A particular glint catches your eye. And it seems to be a trail, very thin and sporadic, along the edge, heading in the direction of, rather the opposite direction of the current.
So it's going upstream?
Yeah.
Okay.
So Edmund was right. Yeah.
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 Bart tugs on the hands of the others and points it out. I think we have some tracks here.
Well, if this really is Zia, can you understand us?
Can I wait, hold up.
You cannot speak, I don't think.
Yeah,
It
you
has
can't
mimicry
talk.
They ravens do have mimicry.
Pumperum, pumperum.
though. Is there any way I could mimic a yes?
I think
Or
house
is it
rule
like-
of her having to be the fucking bird from Dark Souls is a good call.
If there's a lot of shiny shit down here, so
Yeah, I mean it makes
That's
sense.
pretty pickle-py.
It says it can mimic simple sounds it's heard, like a person whispering, baby crying, or animal chittering. Oh,
I will-
that.
You can utter a simple yes.
I would like to yes, and then nod my head very feverishly.
Well, let's hear the raven yes.
God. Oh, I think stream's down.
Again? Really?
Uh-huh.
That's absolutely Twitch.
I wonder
Yep.
if it's the server or
It might be. 'Cause
Quick,
I've not
do
dropped
the
a
raven
single
yes
frame
so
or
they
anything.
can't hear you.
Yeah, you're safe now. It's on the recording though. They won't hear you live.
It'll be fine.
wait, how does this? Yes. Okay, there we go. We did it.
Perfect.
That was
Yeah.
a pickle pea.
It was my best shot.
All right, looks like it's back. All right.
Yeah, I think
good.
it's back.
Oh, stream! I
didn't
can't believe
hear
you
it.
missed that.
It's not just Cryaotic streams are randomly going offline. Yep. Definitely Twitch.
So the Baylor takes all of your corpses and
That fucking Baylor. I knew we should have fucking looked out for him.
God damn
Couldn't
it.
trust him with
Fucking Beyblades
anything.
Everywhere.
Oh, that was so fucking tough of a boss battle, but we lost.
And now we're all dead. Time
Mm.
to re-roll.
That was a really cool sprite for that Baylor, though.
Yeah, dude, I didn't think the kids would turn out to be actual like angels and shit though. That was crazy.
Archangels.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It was a very good impression, Sage.
Yeah. It was I'm
Pretty
a voice
impressive.
actor, you know. It's-
Yep.
All right, are we good? Back up.
It looks like it, yeah. Because people seem genuinely confused about the statement we made, so. That's a good
Okay.
You'll
sign.
just have to watch it on the YouTube video. Hey.
Like, you just need to have like a spare scene with like fire and all of us dead with X's on us, just for that when that happens, just switch to it.
whenever the stream goes down.
Oh, might as well. Shit.
Okay, so Zia does her little mimicry thing and then nods, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep.
Do you think that you could kind of fly ahead and sort of scout while we follow behind you? Because you can move faster than we can, right?
do ravens have dark vision?
Let's see. Doesn't say that they do.
And they do not. So in fact, you're finding it pretty difficult to see down here.
I should have changed it to a bat. Well, I mean,
There were bats in the other cave last session, right? Or was I imagining things?
There were, I don't remember any mention of bats.
Okay, I was hallucinating. Don't mind me.
But
If I was down there, I could Can I just light her up entirely? Does she count as an object?
People aren't objects, dude.
I don't think. Can you light creatures? Does it say that in the spell?
I don't think so.
I don't think you can.
Yeah, then I'm gonna say no.
We could
Well, I'm not there anyway. It doesn't matter.
light
I'm
an
just curious.
amulet and then put it on her, but yeah, other than that, I don't think it would really work.
Why don't you light one of the bolts and hand it to her?
I don't have light.
Oh, you don't have magic at all, right? Right.
Right, I don't have magic. I'm normal. I'm also
Yeah,
human.
You're
guys.
definitely a normie. You're not weird.
I'm a
at all.
normie human.
Mhm.
A Newman, if you would.
Mhm.
Exactly. All right, well, I'm gonna start moving upstream, and can I do it like, or at least try to do it kind of stealthy like?
Can I carry the bucket? Or is that too heavy?
As a raven?
Yeah, it would be pretty heavy.
Okay. I'm just worth asking.
Ishe, give me a move silently. Or stealth. God damn it.
Well, I'm not quiet at all, but it's fine. No big deal.
You're all dead.
It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, you go to move, and you follow the trail. You inch along the wall, and your foot slips, and you almost fall in.
Shit.
And shit echoes throughout the tunnel.
Yep.
I assume you keep moving.
Yeah. I mean, I would probably like pause and wait for a few seconds to see if anything moves as a reaction to me yelling out shit, but if there's nothing, then yeah, I keep moving.
Wait, so no one's going with her?
Oh, we're moving with her. At
Oh,
least I
okay.
am.
Can I like fly ahead and haphazardly like land on Ishe's shoulder because I can't really see what's going on?
You're able to find her pretty easily with the shit. So Ishe, Ravenzia lands on one of your shoulders.
I jump. But then I just keep going.
So as y'all move, the trail is... It's almost like something was brushing up against the wall as it moved, and it leaves a trail of something. And you can probably assume that because this path is so narrow, for something to be brushing against the wall, it would have to be moving probably on all fours.
Would a nature check tell me anything about the substance?
It would not.
Okay.
That means it's man-made.
It's not natural.
Oh god! It's a synth.
Alright, I guess we just keep moving then.
Although, I find it necessary to point this out because I don't think the detail got through, but I did say that the thing upstairs that was dispatched had slick skin.
Yeah. Like it was kind of mucusy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
I didn't want to like. I figured that it was probably like whatever the substance is was probably from that. I just kind of wanted to see what it was like actually made of.
Yeah, you would need.
Yeah. I probably wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Then I keep moving loudly.
It goes. There are a few pretty sharp turns here and there, but it keeps going. I mean, the trail is still there. The trail keeps going as well, but you're getting farther and farther away from the well. It definitely came from upstream.
Okay. I think that after we had been gone for maybe like 5, like, what do you guys think? For Bart and Tetra, like, would we want to go to like 5 or 10 minutes?
Yeah, if we're not seeing any, like, activity, Bart would yell back, "There's nothing here, we should probably go back."
Okay, so like about 5 minutes,
Yeah.
we'd turn around and go back?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you do. You find your way back, without incident, to the opening of the well.
I'm gonna let Zia, like, fly up first.
Yeah.
And I want to climb with a raven on my shoulder.
I'm just gonna fly up, and once I get to the top, back on ground, I'm just gonna drop wild shape.
Alright, so I need to know about the clothes situation now. So, I mean, what's going on here?
We soaked.
Well, I mean, with the Raven thing.
I mean,
Edmund.
Yo.
I assume you stayed at the well this entire time.
Yeah, I was making sure to keep an eye on anything goes weird, if hear anything. But nothing happened, so I just been here.
After about 5 minutes, you hear the sound of footfalls approaching the well opening once more. And then suddenly, just as quickly as she descended before, a bird comes shooting out of the opening in the well. And when she's about roughly 5 feet above ground, she drops the form with a fluttering of clothing. She is still clothed.
and then can I just kind of look to Edmund and be like, well, that was kind of pointless.
Edmund just gives the seems good face and just is like, I mean, I guess it's better than problems.
Yeah, true.
There's still a nightlight bucket washing around here, right?
Yeah, how
I
long
think it
does that
lasts for
last?
like an hour.
Okay, then yeah.
Light, yeah.
Who's going up first?
I'll go.
Okay. I say you just hold on to the bucket and have Edmund pull you up.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll do that. So I'll, like, yell up to Edmund. Alright, pull me up.
Okay. And Edmund pulls up. Do I gotta do like a strength check or anything, or? I'd assume like strength at advantage if I even had to, because I mean, it's meant to be pulled up.
If he can't roll with an advantage, can I help him so that he can? Again, kind of like what we did with Mash earlier.
And I'd also, like, once I get to the point where I'm kind of inside the well, I would, like, start kind of walking up the side to speed it up. I'm not just gonna hang there.
I'm going to say a roll with advantage to try to turn that lever. Because not only do you have to fight the weight at the bottom of the bucket, or at the bottom of the well, latch onto the bucket, you have to fight the mechanism.
Right.
With a 13. It's fairly tough going. But you churn it very slowly. And eventually, Ishe, you find yourself inside the well once more.
Like, in the well, or am I at the top now?
In the well, and from there you use your feet. and the process goes a little faster. You make it up without incident.
Okay.
She gets all the way up. Evan's just like, like breathing a little bit hard. He's like, damn, you're heavy.
That's rude.
I'm just calling it like it is.
Not heavy.
And he goes ahead and lowers the bucket down again.
You release the brake on the mechanism, and the bucket plummets back down like a missile into the water.
Who's next?
Tetra?
Sure. I'll grab the rope.
Do we gotta roll again?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Tetra, what have you been eating?
Small animals.
Guess so.
You go to turn it again, and the mechanism turns out that you left the brake on, so you've been turning against it. There's a lot of resistance. You look down and realize that you did, and you go, oh, flip it off.
I'm a fucking idiot. And he goes and just, cranks her up then.
After a short while, Tetra, you find yourself at the top.
And crawl up.
He lowers it down again. Next.
Bart straight up sits in the bucket.
I'm going to assume I don't have an advantage anymore.
No, just give me a straight roll.
Alright. Come on! What are with my rolls
What a sissy
today?
baby.
They're so bad!
Where you climb into the bucket, and as he starts to raise you, he does it before the rope settles, so you kind of swing, and right as you swing to the edge of where the well opening would be at the bottom, he pulls you up and you kind of get caught.
No. Can I do a strength roll to try to fix myself? Push myself off the wall?
You don't even have to roll for it, you can just push off
Yeah.
and realign it. And up you go. Go ahead.
No, I'm just upset with myself, don't worry.
After a moment or two, the bucket raises to the top of the well, and you're all greeted with Bart sitting in it.
You are one heavy dwarf.
This is true. I'll wiggle myself out.
So you guys saw nothing down there?
Bunch of marks, but no more of those creatures, at least.
Well, we can either seal this off or just leave.
Oh, yeah. Let's seal it off. Let's put one of these tubs on top of it, I guess.
I can actually seal it off.
Oh yeah, one of
Yeah.
those weird magic folk.
Earth, whatever you said. Yeah, get to it, please.
That's solid stone. That's
Oh.
gonna take you a few.
Oh, it only lasts for an hour anyways.
Does it?
Yeah, maybe we should seal it off with something a little bit more permanent.
As she says permanent, Bart wants to pick up the tub and put it over the hole.
There's a bunch of lumber in the other room.
Yeah, we could,
Who said that?
Who said that? It was a wizard. Alright. Yeah, put that over the hole. I'm gonna go get something to fill it with.
The tub is it's a pretty solid wooden tub. But nevertheless, you get it, you drag it, and you lift it kind of awkwardly and place it over.
My dwarven pride asks for no help.
Would I be able to roll one of these barrels or kegs or whatever on out there? Or would it be too much? Would that be a team lift effort?
Give me a strength check.
Another one.
Must be good at these.
I mean,
Almost was a
It's
6.
not bad.
it's better than terrible.
Sure, you tip the barrel. There's an audible thunk as it collides with stone. And it takes a bit of finagling to angle it so you can actually roll it. But you do. You get it rolling. And you turn it out the door.
Alright. Bart, help me put this in there.
You can't handle it? Alright.
I just had to lift your fat ass. Let's go.
Whatever, excuses. I assist.
Team lifting.
With both of you, you can get it up. Although Edmund is significantly taller, so it's kind of awkward, but you managed to stand it in the tub.
And from what we see, this seems pretty fucking stable, right? We don't need any more, you'd imagine, for keeping just the general populace from being able to push that off. Or will we not be able to fully tell?
You can assume that it's like, in order to push that, you could probably do it if you had solid ground. But if something were to climb out of that well, they probably wouldn't have solid ground.
Okay. Well, seems good to me.
Alright, well, let's head on back.
Hut, 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 hut.
Hup, hup, hup.
Oh man, we phased through. Fuck yeah.
Instant transmission, baby.
Whoop.
As they all make, as they all make their way back up, Rufus, make me another perception check. I assume you've been moving this entire time.
Yeah.
Being a dick about it, but
Oh.
How many fucking ones have we had tonight?
That's 3, I think.
At least.
I've had 3 at least myself.
Yeah, you've had 2 on your own.
This one right here was a 1 as well.
Yeah, you had both your wisdoms were 1s, and then the
4.
stealth 1,
Yeah.
and then the Rufus 1.
Rufus, you're facing this way when you see movement.
That's it?
It's something small, something fast. It pokes its nose out from beneath the cart. You see the 2 floppy ears. Beady eyes. It's a rabbit.
Oh, I thought it was the postman from Ocarina of Time.
That too.
Why was he here?
Different mail.
Huh.
In all my arcane arts, I've never seen a rabbit before. Freaking out.
Well, it catches your attention long enough to where you don't notice as the group that you saw before starts to walk past beyond the carts along the main road.
Wow, I'd have to be really fucking blind to miss that. Then again, I was, so I don't notice it.
You notice them now. Like, you notice as they start to walk past, but you didn't notice
right.
them approaching.
Okay. I'm just gonna slowly back up and just kind of wave my hands to get everyone's attention, and then I'm just gonna kind of gesture like I'm gonna point out there, and then I'm just gonna like have my hands clasped together and then like bring them out, you know, like as if I was trying to say something big is outside.
What are you saying?
What's Doofus doing?
What's charades?
Are we all up here at this point?
You would all be up there, yeah.
Okay.
Just
And I
as he
make,
starts
like, a-
backing up.
I make like a I put my finger over my mouth and do the shush.
Something quiet.
Actually,
Be quiet.
Oh.
here I'm going to see. Wait, where's Edmund is, goddamn it, my invisible token was right on top of him. I'm gonna do a message to Edmund and just tell him to let everyone know that the entire group is outside again.
Gotta say it RP like.
It's going directly into your mind though.
Still, how would you phrase it?
RP-ly.
Okay. The group from outside, from the mines, they're here.
Emin just kind of like blinks in confusion as he's never had this kind of situation happen before.
Who said that?
Also, hey, I'm Rufus. I can do this. Tell everybody.
Oh!
He speaks in like kind of a hushed manner, but enough to pretty much everyone in this general
Rufus,
area.
did you see a bunny?
God damn it, Bartleby.
Bartleby? Hey,
Oh.
remember that group back at the mine?
Oh, the one that was outside.
They're outside.
Oh.
Yeah. Everybody relax. Nobody freak out. We'll handle this. Maybe. And he goes to this side of the entrance here to poke his head out.
Just for clarification, Bart, just how loudly did you ask that question?
Which one? The bunny part?
Yes.
Oh, I was more or less just shouting across the room at him because he was a good 40 feet away.
Did you not see the finger shush thing, fucking Bartleby?
It was charades, bro. He didn't know.
Well,
I like the sound of these rolls here. I'm looking forward to hearing roll initiative.
Oh, while we're just standing here, the kids, they're not paying attention to me, right?
they're not.
I'm gonna, like, look closely at their ears. Not, like, super obvious about it, but I'm looking.
The girl's ears are definitely covered by hair. Give me a perception.
I've seen worse rolls tonight.
Yeah, it's not bad.
The boys, because his ears are shorter, or his hair is shorter, you can definitely tell that his ears look fairly rounded like a human's. But you can't tell for the girl.
Alright, that's fine.
From this position, would Edmund be able to see what Rufus was talking about, or no?
Well, you would see very clearly now, after Bart's shout, the group stopped. They were passing, now they are coming back.
Thanks, Bartleby.
You're welcome.
Shit. Shit. He calls over to Rufus like in a kind of like a whisper, but like just enough for him to hear, but probably other people can hear. I don't know. Do you have any kind of magic to deal with this or what?
Snake. When I was, I remember last time I was like walking back here in this area. Is there any exit to the outside here, or is this all enclosed?
It's a pretty high fence, about 6-7 feet high.
Okay, but it's just a fence.
Yeah, it's just a fence.
Okay. I'm gonna cast it's my last spell. I'm gonna cast Fog Cloud. Pretty much. Actually, let me read exactly what that does. I want to know the actual like measurements of it. One second. Okay. 20-foot radius. Lasts up to 1 hour. That's right. Okay. So radius would be a circle. So I guess right here, I'm gonna create a like a wall of fog. I don't know how to do a circle, but in this kind of area.
How thick is that fog?
Extremely thick. The area is heavily obscured.
The thick vape cloud, bro.
Dude, nice.
So much.
So about
Looking good. Oh, you killed Invisa Edmund.
oh, just place him again.
Murderer.
Do that on this. There you go.
Actually, it would be 10 feet either way, so it would be a little bit bigger than that.
That's fine.
Just enough to cover like the whole entrance. That's what I'm going for. All right.
Don't
So
forget
with
your
that-
wild magic.
Oh yeah. Oh no. Oh yeah. Shit, that was a level 1 spell. You're right.
Do you have to roll every time?
Yes. Every time it's a non-cantrip. Doesn't matter. All right. So I'm just gonna slowly back up and kind of gesture Edmund to follow. And I'm gonna go to everybody.
That'll do.
And I'm just gonna kind of gesture toward the back, you know, up toward this area where all the crates are. And I'm just gonna do like the come over here, like, but very urgently, like I'm not fucking around.
They were mid-stride when you cast that spell, and they keep moving.
Mid stride, as in coming toward us.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
You see two of them as you were gesturing.
Edmund readies the fuck out of his maul.
They stop just beyond the fog.
As in they're out of it.
They're out of it.
I'm just gonna stand there and see what they do. Kind of like a Mexican standoff situation here.
They have to go through a fog wall to get to us. We're the Dark Soul boss.
Edmund just like tries to talk to the one closest to him and be like, we're just trying to do a clay order here.
Just for the record, Snake, I'm not watching them, I'm watching the kids still.
Okay.
I'm trying to gauge their reactions and whatever they're doing.
Give me an insight.
All right, I'll take it.
You can see them bristle when these two people enter. You notice, actually, give me a perception with advantage. You can see just beyond the sleeve of the girl's dress. She's palming it. It looks like there's a tiny, tiny blade.
Wait, the kid has a blade?
It would appear so.
Huh.
Not incredibly unheard of in this particular situation.
Yeah.
Yay. It's just she's creepy like a horror movie thing, so it's kind of like she's like Chucky. You know? It's like the little doll that came to life with a blade.
Who?
You know, that thing that's gonna kill you.
Oh, Chucky. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thought you meant Chucky Finster. He's pretty scary too.
He's pretty fucking scary.
As that's happening, I'm just gonna talk to this guy right here, but still very, very quietly, and just go, "Can we help you?"
I was already talking to him, Rufus.
He didn't respond to you,
Well,
Doof.
No.
I was describing the children. Edmund, what did you say?
I was just saying, we're just trying to fulfill a clay order here.
To both of you. In fact, to all of you. Actually, hang on. Yeah, to all of you. You hear, not audibly, rather you feel the words in the back of your mind. It's like a series of whispers. This town is ours.
I'm gonna
Bart
use,
makes a fucked up face.
I'm gonna use message right back at him and say, "Whose?" You don't have to be a
In
dick about it,
response.
random guy. No response?
I said in response.
Oh, my bad.
Just grabbing something. Just 1 second.
So, how's it going, guys?
I'm hungry.
Me too, actually.
I woke
Dude,
up.
I just got a fucking Arceus.
Oh, what?
Did you, dude?
I paid $5 for a card to get an Arceus, and I totally got him in Pokemon Omega Ruby. Now I have an Arceus.
Dude,
Nice.
nice, dude. Congratulations.
Sorry, Russ. I interrupted your more important story.
I don't even remember now.
It was about food.
Oh yeah, I just woke up and started D&Ding.
Oh,
That's
God.
my day. So
I had some
I understand.
tips.
You woke up at 7 o'clock.
6:15, mind you.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
In response, the man that you all saw in the bar, the one with the daughter, rather in the inn, he emerges from the fog.
Oh jeez.
He is clutching the girl. And when he speaks, they all speak this time. You can hear them. You can even hear the voices behind, past the fog. It belongs to me.
Did the girl say this too?
Her face is buried in his chest. She does not appear to be moving, as far as you can tell.
At this point, I assume all semblance of stealth has gone out the window because they keep just walking through my impenetrable fog wall. So I'm going to say...
Is it impenetrable?
No. It's just fog.
I thought I fucked up.
Very dense fog.
I'm sorry, he said, she's ours, or it's ours?
It belongs to me.
Right. I'm gonna retort. Can you tell us what it is so we don't trespass and we don't try to take it from you? We're not trying to instigate anything here.
He gestures to the building, and he turns with the girl in his arm, points out there. All of it.
Emma looks over to Rufus. I think he's talking about the clay.
The clay or the town?
Both?
Wait a minute. Alright, I'll say. Okay, if we just leave right now, drop everything, leave your clay, can we just leave? Is this okay? We promise nothing will come upon you, if nothing will come upon us as well.
There's a pause. This one shifts, spins. Then this one. You must never come back.
Okay, I understand that, but I just want to make sure. Is it okay if we leave with this clay, or is that what you're protecting? We're gonna leave, and here's the thing. I know you don't want to sacrifice these bodies that you're controlling, and we can take a lot of them down. It just seems like it's unnecessary. So can we just take our clay and go?
Emmon just kind of grins a little bit at the balls on Rufus here.
In each one of your minds, in rapid succession, Rufus, then Edmund, then Zia, then Helena, then Bart, then Yisheng, then Tetra. We have your word.
You have our word.
Is it really just that easy?
All I'm saying is you have our word.
It waits for the rest of you.
Stella, does this sound like an excellent deal? Everyone gets to leave, we're all happy, no one dies, we get our clay, the mission is a success.
They still have. This town is not yours to take.
I'm gonna as I'm saying that, I'm actually gonna message Sistella and say, I'm just gonna amend that and say for now.
With a message.
To Sistella, yes.
So you're being deceptive here.
Correct.
Do the thing. In that case, roll deception.
That's ballsy. This motherfucker could probably read minds and shit.
Yeah.
What are you fucking doing, bro? We're gonna get fucked up.
God damn it. Very
Thanks,
charismatic
Goofy.
spirit.
From audibly again, from each of them, one after another, even beyond the fog, you lie.
God damn it, Rufus.
Bart is so confused right now. Who lies?
Still
What?
no reaction from the kids?
Edmund looks over to Roof and is just like, what the fuck did you do?
Tetra says he doesn't speak for all of us.
Shay. Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say in response. Look, I'll be honest. I don't know if you have a grasp of human world, or I don't know what you are, but here we're all here for a mercenary job. We're here to complete one objective. That lady over there, that apparently you just sensed I did that to, she's the one who hired us. And my main focus is getting her out of here right now. Now, obviously, we cannot leave if she thinks this is, will not resolve in a way that is good for her. I need to make her think that this is going to go well for her so we can all leave. Do you get what I'm saying? Do you understand why I had to deceive you?
Are you being deceptive again?
I'm just saying that. I'm not necessarily trying to let Cicella know that I'm tricking anybody. I'm just explaining my thought process right now. Cicella's not going to let us leave, so I needed to lie.
But okay, when you said that to the person originally, that it had your word.
Yes.
Were you being deceptive then? Were you being deceptive to it or Sistella?
I was being... I would say I was being deceptive towards Sistella. I was still planning on getting the hell out of here.
And never coming back.
And never coming back.
There's plenty of better places to hang out than this fucking town. We don't gotta come back here.
In that case, omit, rather ignore my last. The lie bit did not come up, because Sistella would have been the one who had to roll, and she just failed.
Oh, I see, okay.
Ha! So Stella doesn't know he's bullshitting. What a nerd.
Ishay,
Yes.
the children, you can hear very, very slight whispers coming from them. You're gonna have to give me a perception to really make out what they're saying.
Just straight perception?
Yes.
Shit.
Wow.
Fuck, I'm so bad at perception.
You had a great chance here and you blew it. You were on these kids' case. It's like you let the killer get away
I
pretty
have
much.
no idea what to do right now. All I'm doing is just being like, okay, I guess I'll watch the kids because there's fucking nothing else we can do.
You cannot make out what they're saying, but you can definitely tell that they seem slightly panicked, but not like kids would be panicked.
Just making sure, Snake. He said it belongs to us.
Yes.
Okay.
So what kind of panicked are they then?
The kind of panicked you would expect. I'm using that 16 from before. The kind of panic you would expect from someone who has a more experienced, seasoned mind when it came to dealing with situations like this. Definitely not something you would expect from a child. You get the sense that they're plotting, but you can't hear their plot.
Does it seem malicious at all? Does it seem like they're panicking because things aren't going according to plan? Like,
with a
Is there any sense that they're somehow more involved in the situation than they logically should be?
with that 16, I will say, unless you wanted to roll again before I continue. If you wanted to roll again,
No, I'll keep it.
then at the most you can make out is that they're not looking at the rest of you. They're looking at what's standing in the entrance. And their focus seems to be on that.
Alright. I'm done.
Back to these guys, I just go, so do we have a deal? Play comes with us, we leave, we don't destroy your hosts, or whatever the hell you are. Everyone's happy, yeah?
Back to whispers. Well, actually, the whole "do we have your word" thing, that happened, and it's still waiting for a response from everyone else.
Alright. Seeing how stealth is clearly not an option anymore, I just look back and just say loud enough so everyone can actually hear me. Are we all comfortable with leaving with, the clay and the deal that we originally agreed upon? Everyone's safe?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's get out of here.
Bart shrugs. So be it.
If Stella's fine with it.
Yes.
Elena? Roto? You too. Big boy. Actually, as I say that, I turn toward him, and as I say, you too, and I'm gonna, wink or something. Yeah, I'll wink. Then I'll turn back.
He gives us... There's a second where he narrows his eyes, as if trying to figure out what the hell you're doing, what the hell you're planning. Make me a persuasion. He exhales sharply, kind of like a bull. And then he nods. Fine. And back to whispers. And as you say, we are happy.
Well, great. That's what everyone wants to hear. Everyone's happy. We can get out of here right now. Right now. And I kind of wave my hand in a circle, trying to round everybody up, saying let's go. Also, I'm going to disperse the fog, obviously.
Just walks by, just lightly pats the guy right here on the shoulder here. Pleasure doing business with you.
It does not even register as you walk by.
As I thought. Alright, let's get the kids and the hurt, wounded in the cart.
Assume you all load everything up.
That's what I'm trying to do.
I've been down. I'm down for helping load things. That's great.
I'm grabbing the ledger before we leave. The one that I originally took and then gave to Stella and she put it back. I'm taking it again.
Okay. In that case, You all inch past, and you all see the gathering. There's probably about 20, 25 bodies out there.
We could have taken him.
Oh, totally.
I'm gonna grab Lynn and drag her. Well, not actually drag her, but pick her up and take her.
They just
So
leaving
you-
that head?
Oh, Roto.
No,
buried it.
Roto buried
Roto,
it.
Roto got it? Okay.
You all have to load into one cart because one is filled with clay.
Right.
Oh, God.
Once everyone's in there, Evan's just gonna hang off the back of it. Make sure
Yeah, I'll
everybody
hang
gets-
off the back on the other side, too.
Oh, we'll be
Save some room.
gentlemen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You sure you can hang on to that? You couldn't even hang on to the rope.
Excuse me, I've had a rough day. Christ, can we actually all fit in this freaking cart?
Yeah,
God.
it'll be tight.
It has to be very tight, including all of our invisi people.
Well,
I sit
one
on
person's
top?
driving the second cart, so
Yeah, Roto
only
will be.
Roto.
Yeah.
I'm actually. Is there enough space up on like the driver's seat? I'm assuming it's like kind of a bench sort of thing. Is there enough space for 2 people?
Yeah, there would be.
Okay, I'm gonna go sit with him.
And so you do.
So wait, that means there's enough space in the other cart seat too then.
Someone could sit with
Mine.
Stella, yeah.
Alright, looks like
And-
Elena got it.
Yep.
And then Rufus and Evan are just gonna hang off the back of the cart then.
Like garbage men.
Yeah! Oh, we forgot Lynn. She's just kind of sitting over there.
Oh.
She's hugging that man.
I thought Helena dragged her.
Yeah, no, she did. I just forgot to move her. So, as you all pile in, you don't have to deal with any of the resistance that you would have had to deal with otherwise. They form. It's almost like it's almost militaristic in nature, the way they line up on either side of the road. Roto takes his card out first, and Sestella very quickly follows him.
Before we go, who was the one who was talking to us? This is the guy in the red?
Yeah.
Okay. I want to message him.
Wait, he's not in the red, the kid's in the red.
Yeah, the kid's in the red.
Oh,
He's-
well, the guy.
Yeah.
Whoever, the one who was talking to us. I just want to message him and just say, your power honestly intrigues me, and I would be honored if you could teach me how to do this.
as, like, right before you pull away, you do this, and he looks at you. And he grins, this toothy, sinister grin.
Ugh.
And a second later, the girl's head turns, and the grin is the same. And you hear her voice in your head. Only her voice. He's seeing you.
I kind of smile and turn around and grab onto the edge, and as we ride off.
That was good.
Bart's making a clay angel.
It's in the other cart, Bart.
Pretending there's clay there.
Okay.
Vidya just immediately passes out like a super.
So wait, are you telling me that every fucking kid in this goddamn campaign is fucking insane and evil? Is that what's going on?
Probably.
Fuck kids. Kids are fucking terrifying, man.
So we're like leaving town now, right?
Yeah, you pull onto the main road, and it's bumpy. Roto and Cicella both are going as fast as they can, pushing their respective horses.
Okay. Once we're about a mile outside of town, I'm gonna ask Roto to stop.
Why?
I want to leave a note, like a sign to warn people away. It's not safe there.
Yeah, good idea. Seriously, stop the... Pull over. He waits until he hears her stop before he stops himself.
Okay, then I'm gonna take like a spare, like there are blank pages in the ledger, right?
They're definitely blank pages.
Okay. I don't actually know if I have anything to write with.
It's a very good question. What do you have on your sheet?
I mean, I don't have like... Shit, never mind. I don't have like anything. I have
What
a
pack did you
tinder
take?
box. I have a Dungeoneer's pack.
You probably have a thing of ink and a quill.
I mean,
Else one just popped into existence.
like, I don't want to metagame it. I don't technically have one, but...
Then you don't.
Okay. Yeah, then I don't do that.
Just make some leaves into a pattern that says "Don't dead, open inside."
Perfect. Yeah, but
No one will be confused by that.
Because I don't have shit to write with. And I would have known that because I'm not stupid.
In that case, he keeps gone, or keeps going, keeps on going. He keeps gone.
Sounds
Actually,
correct to me.
I want to try something. We're all piled in the same wagon, right?
Yeah.
Kids, Stella, Roto, everybody. Well, Stella's
Not
driving
Roto.
it. Roto's driving it.
Roto's driving the other one.
Oh, right. Okay. And Stella is where?
She's in the front with Helena.
Okay. And the kids are here too?
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to message the girl and just say I know and see how she reacts. Kind of like pretending that I know something that I completely do not.
Really quick, Sharon's gonna go grab some food from a place before it closes. So I'll take her. I'll take Helena on autopilot for now.
Gotcha. First she looks around very, very quickly. It was never... I know you messaged the kids before, right?
Right.
But it was never determined who said it. So she looks very frantically from face to face. I assume you stare back at her.
I do.
She locks eyes with you, and you can see her mouth scrunches up in this sort of begrudging frown.
Wait, who is this?
The girl.
The little one?
Yes.
Okay.
Begrudging. Why'd you choose that word?
I told you, man, the grudge.
Should I have chosen another word?
I'm just curious why you chose that one. Give me like a synonym, because that usually means like enviously looking at something.
You would have to roll an insight.
I think you got it.
She looks as if she wishes to act, but begrudgingly, she does not because she's surrounded by people.
I'm just gonna disconnect the call and switch it over to Ishe and go. I'll just say, I'm beginning to think your suspicions were correct.
I can respond, right?
You can, yes.
Okay. I'm gonna reply with, "Be careful with the girl. She has a knife up her sleeve."
I just kind of give a little nod.
You
And
can't
then,
see me. I'm in the other cart.
Wait, what?
I'm in the other cart.
Yeah, she's riding with Roto.
Oh, you are? Shit. Okay, that's fine. You're still close enough. Doesn't matter.
Yeah. I think it
Well.
should still be in range.
I say to you, nod. And then,
Just nod to yourself.
yep. And I'll say, I can tell she wants to do something, but she's not going to do it while we're all watching, so... Yeah, something's definitely up. It's 99 cents to continue this call.
I hang up.
Okay, that's fair. That's all. That's all I want to do.
So wait, what was the deal with the sign?
We didn't have anything to write with.
Yeah, I didn't have an inkwell or a quill or anything.
Did she
so
make this known that she had none to the rest of the people, or no?
No, I said I wouldn't have done that because I would have known that I don't have anything to write with, so I wouldn't have made him stop.
Okay.
And if anyone have anything else that they wish to do?
Emma just goes and takes a quick piss, and comes back to the cart.
Well, the cart is still moving.
We're moving.
So just pee out
Pisses
the car.
while
This
we're
is
moving.
outside, because I mean he's hanging off the side of the cart anyway.
That's true. That's true.
So it's all good. Only Rufus
It's probably
would
gonna
see
bounce up
ding-a-ling.
and get all over you. Ugh.
No. I'm just facing away. It's fine.
Yeah, but
One
it's a
hand
bumpy
in
road.
it. One hand in it.
Listen, I got a long Edmund dick. I don't got to worry about that shit
Just
touching
dragging on the road as we're going.
dragging it on the road.
God.
That's my other fucking. I two-hand weapons here.
And with that, you all very quickly make your way away from Carlo on the road that you came in on. And that's where we'll end it.
Mission failed.
Vision mailed.
We totally
Vic,
failed.
I have a question. Like, when you say like you're not ready to do it like next week, do you mean like you physically have not done the map, or you haven't fleshed out the story based upon what we did the previous week?
It's usually a combination of both. I don't know how far you would get, but I do have stuff planned to where we can do it next week, though.
Oh, awesome. Because I was about to say, we didn't really go anywhere. We've used one location
Yeah.
this entire time, so I figured you might have more ready to go.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I mean, at least we got the clay.
It's
But-
true. We actually see that's all Rufus cared about. We actually completed a mission. We're on the road to completing it. Fuck everyone else.
Yeah.
I'm so mad that going down into the well was pretty much pointless.
I feel like
Well-
there was definitely something there.
I know, but it's not like we could have gone any farther. Like, we could have, but the party was split and nobody else wanted to, like, stay for very long, so it was a better idea to turn around.
If Edmund was down there, he would have, but yeah, I understand.
So how you doing?
I'm fine.
Hungry.
I mean, I wanted to kill the thing, but I didn't even get to hit the thing that we killed,
Aw.
and we didn't even get to conquer the problem in town because we're a bunch of little bitches, and we don't
Oh,
want to fight
Ishe's
20 people,
going
25
back.
people. Ishe's
Yeah.
going back.
Ishe is totally going back to the town.
And we got these two little rapscallions here. Well, Edmund doesn't fucking know about that shit, but a few of you people do. Who are gonna pull some crazy shit, and we don't know what the hell. They're like literally ticking time bombs here.
Yeah, I was confused about the one part, Snake, where you were asking who I was deceiving, because I was being like Ocelot there. I was trying to basically lie to both parties, because like my character was interested in finding out what's going on here, absolutely, but I also wanted to get out and regroup and not just like start attacking these things. 'Cause that was like the only other option. So I was really like trying to deceive both, and I don't know if I did the right thing or not.
Yeah, I thought you were. I thought you were only trying to deceive one.
No, it was definitely both, but I don't know. I guess I should have said that.
Roll for the second deception, quick. See
It's
if you would have made it.
too late now.
Nah, man, we can retcon it all. Roll, quick. Alright, he did it.
Oh, I
He
would
did
have
it.
got that shit.
He got it.
Yeah.
We're good.
It was I was literally quadruple crossing so many times that I tricked myself and I didn't realize what I was doing, so my bad.
How does Ocelot do it?
I don't know.
It's that arm, man. Well, we did it, team.
We did it.
Yeah.
How are
Yeah.
I think we
the rest of you doing?
Huh?
He asked how you guys are doing.
Oh, yeah, how are you guys doing?
I'm kind of
Good.
mad that we didn't get anywhere with like solving what's going on in the town, because I feel like either there have been hints that have been dropped that we have either completely missed or like we just don't understand them, or we're not supposed to solve it right now and we're actually supposed to be leaving, but I don't know which it is. And I just really want to figure out what's going on.
I've been trying to pay attention. Like I've been legitimately thinking about every little detail of
Right?
things, the words Snake's using, like every single word, and I can't.
I feel
I
like I'm
can't-
working myself into circles. Like, there's theories on top of theories. Like, now I'm not sure that the kids are actually involved with what's happening to the townspeople. Like, they might be
Yeah.
a separate evil thing that's going on, and it's just a mess.
Telling you,
'Cause
they're angels.
Because that's the thing. Because the first time that I did the message to them, if they had been hearing the voices in their head and shit, they wouldn't have acted scared, because it would have been something that they had been used to. So I think they might just be completely unrelated. But
They're not half-elven kids. They're
doesn't seem like it.
supposed to be. They're not. So there's something going on there.
Wait, they're supposed to be half elven?
Yeah, because last session I asked Estella about their father. She said he was an elf, but he's dead. This session I checked their ears, and the little boy has round ears. So he's not a half elf.
And they're wearing makeup.
And they're wearing makeup.
Obviously, the kids are fucked up in some way. We just don't know if they're connected to the town or not.
Yeah.
Although there are a lot of creepy little girls.
Well,
What do you think, Snake? What are your thoughts on
what are
your
your
plot?
thoughts on this
Yeah,
plot,
please
Snake?
share.
Any theories?
I have a few.
Yeah?
Oh yeah?
At least, like,
This is the work of the Patriots is all I'm curious about.
You
is it
got
like-
me.
It's always the
Is it-
Patriots.
Are we anything? All right, here. Answer this. Did we miss stuff this session?
Well, you miss stuff every session. That's unavoidable. But I will say that Rufus at the end got a pretty hearty clue.
From the
Right, little girl.
that wanted to actually do something
No. I'm
Are you talking
like
about-
the other little girl.
that
Like,
was
when
happy
you
that I was interested.
Yeah, because when you said that, she turned around, and
But the
she
dude
was
turned
the only.
first.
Yeah, but she was the only voice you heard.
That's true.
Right, which means, what does that mean?
And she said, be seeing you.
That was a cool line, but what does that mean? Does that just mean what
It could
does
mean
that?
she's the one who's orchestrating it. Like
Mm,
maybe because, and then we didn't see her moving when, because Edmund asked specifically, right? You asked about the little girl when everyone else was doing like the "We Are Legion" thing,
right.
and her face was buried in her dad's like chest or whatever, and she wasn't moving. So that could, like, maybe because she was using the spell that allows her to control everyone, she isn't able to physically move because of her concentration. Maybe it's something like that.
Maybe I'm thinking like somehow that they're obviously magic users and the fact that I showed interest, like they might have been like, oh, hey, maybe this guy can join us, because she seemed like, I don't know. Snake, would you say she was creepily like smiling, like I'm gonna kill you, or like, oh, interesting, like we'll see kind of thing?
Roll an investigation or perception check.
I mean, you
You
didn't
don't-
roll the insight.
You don't have to answer. That's fine. I just what was the word you used to describe her grin again? Shit eating.
Toothy.
Yeah, it was
I
a
think it
toothy
was.
grin.
What does that mean, other than she's from the UK?
She's baring her teeth. Very much so.
All right, how about this? What about her eyes? When she
Are
was
they
doing that?
green?
Well, not were they green, but were they in happy expression, or I'm gonna look creepy at you while I'm smiling expression?
Okay, here. I'll just simplify it really quick. This is something I would have.